Okay. Okay. Oh wait. Fucking yeah. Discord React doesn't work when you're deaf and mutant. Hi, we're back. I just needed a sec. Hello everybody. We are here. We are going to be at oh my god, my brain. We're going to be reacting to some heckin' animatics. Deco and I are blind to 90% of these. There are some there that I have seen. You've probably seen them. We're going to be having a little panel here going over the heckin' things going on here. My brain, I'm so sorry. We're going to be reacting, we're going to be judging, we're going to try to be nice, and we're just going to try to have a good time. There's a lot of videos to be watched here and reacted to. So this might be a long stream, but knowing how much we yap, that's probably to be expected. So I'm gonna unmute these guys so we can hear them. You can now be heard.
That's a mistake that everyone's going to pay for.
Oh well. Too bad. Too bad, I guess.
We're allowed to be heard. Woo!
All right. So,
hi.
Me
Hello.
and our little panel of judges, and Deco, who has not seen a single epic animatic.
I saw like bits and pieces through shorts, but that's about it.
Shorts don't count.
A full animatic.
Shorts don't count.
Yeah.
Shorts don't count. They're shorts.
They count.
We do have. That being said, there is one short in here that is more of an honorable mention than a short, because I was like, Deco's gonna really like this one. He's got to see this one. But that's it. Everything else is a full animatic. There are no memes in here, so I'm sorry. Little funny shorts did not get in here. We'll be here all night if we put in every single epic related short and anime. No,
we have to have a third stream. That's
we're not.
Just memes.
We're not doing that. We have the Troy Saga here because Deco was like, I want to re-experience that one, and there we go.
We're not, but hey, you do you.
Yeah.
All right. That all being said, whenever you're ready, dude, let's get into the swing of things. And on my side of things, I'll be sure to mess with my levels to make sure the chat on my end can hear things. You ready?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
All right. Wait, hold on.
Shall I count us down since you're streaming it to our friendos?
Yes. Wait, wait a minute. Why is my shit not showing?
I'm doing it right now. I'm playing.
Why the fuck is my shit not showing? Hold on. There we go. Okay. There, it's working now. Okay. All right. I'm ready before something else fucks up and I fucking lose my shit.
Okay. So, The Horse and the Infant is the first thing in the big old playlist of 40 something things that are in there. That Squeaky lovingly crafted for me.
I tried.
And we go to 3, 2, 1, go.
All right, my brothers, listen closely. Tonight we make the Trojans pay. 10 years of war they killed.
They're in a giant toy.
But now we'll be the ones who slay. Think of your wives and your children. Your families wonder where you've been. They're growing old and yet you're still here. Do what I say and you'll see them again. Yes, sir! Diomedes will lead the charge. Agamemnon will flank the guards. Menelaus will let our mates through the gates to take the whole city at large. Teucer will shoot any ambush attacking. Little Ajax will stay back. Nestor, secure Helen and protect her. Neo, avenge your father, kill the brothers of Hector. Yes, sir!
Okay, I really like this one.
Fight through every pain now. Ask yourself inside what you live for, what you try for, what you wish for, what do you fight for? What do you live for? What do you try for? What do you wish for? What do you fight for? Penelope, and Telemachus.
I just get reminded of the thing you showed me with the Penelope.
Penelope, what do you try for? Telemachus, what do you wish for?
I like little Ajax.
Penelope.
Penelope.
Yeah, and this one is done by Gigi. And I think this is one of their very early ones.
Yeah, it is.
Who was that?
A vision of what is to come cannot be outrun, can only be dealt with right here and now.
Tell me how.
I don't think you're ready. A mission to kill someone's son, a foe who won't run, unlike anyone you have faced before.
Say no more. I know that I'm ready.
I don't think you're ready.
It's just an infant. It's just a boy.
It's just a babby.
It's just a little
What sort
thing.
of imminent threat does he pose that I cannot avoid?
This is the son of none other than Troy's very own Prince Hector. Know that he will grow from a boy to an avenger, one fumed with rage as you're consumed by age. If you
Oh, you big boy now.
you'll have no one left to save. You can say goodbye to.
Penelope.
Say goodbye to.
Penelope.
I could raise him as my own, or send him far away to find.
Oh yeah, you're gonna see this a lot with Gigi's animatics. There's always one 360 shot.
They're really good at these shots.
Please don't make me do this. Don't make me do this.
Nah. He's like, what's that guy
All
singing
to
to?
you
Why
here
is he
like,
talking to that
I
boy?
don't care about you, but you seem nice. So fucking with you sounds fun.
Yep.
Why is that man singing to that ghost bird? I don't understand.
I look into your eyes and I think back
Why
to
does-
the sun.
There we go. That's weird.
Mine. You're as old as he was when I left for war. Will these actions haunt my days? Every man I've slain is the price I pay. Endless pain. Close your eyes and spare yourself the view. How could I hurt you?
Ah.
I'm just
Right.
a man who's trying to go home, even after all the years away from what I've known. I'm just a man who's fighting for his life. Deep down, I would trade the world to see my son and wife. I'm just a man. But when does a comet become a meteor? When does a candle become a blaze?
Oh, I don't have to do shit. There's a tree growing out of this kid, so he's dead now.
Yes, Triitis. Man, he's screwed.
When does a ripple become a tidal wave? When does the reason become the blame? When does a man become a monster?
Does a comet become a meteor? When does a candle become a blaze? When does a man become a monster?
I would be down to see Gigi redo this.
Yeah.
It looks really good. I like this as like the animatic style, you know?
Mm-hmm.
I'm just a man. Take the whole city at large.
Yeah, you
They
chuck
draw
that
me
baby.
like a badass barbarian,
So-
and I'm about it.
First things first, I do want to say one thing to chat.
Mm-hmm.
I have noticed that it does at least say whose chats where on like the left side now, and I really like that.
Yeah.
Whenever someone mentions like volume stuff, or they mention that something is frozen, if you could, just in case it's not like immediately like prevalent, can you say like which chat you're in?
Yeah, I it took me a bit to notice that on my end. For some reason, the playback was frozen. Which I think I know why.
It's a little bit more eye catching whenever you're like either Squeaky, your thing's happening, or Deco, your thing's happening.
Yeah.
That being said, going to the actual animatic, I really liked it. I really, again, going back and re-listening to this song again afterwards is really neat. I do think that Odysseus is kind of showing a little bit of the dumb at the end of there, because instead of giving this child a very quick and potentially painless like stabbing, they're gonna drop them off of a high thing, which may or may not kill them instantly or not, which could possibly lead them to more pain.
I'm pretty sure from the wall of that palace, it's gonna be pretty instant, but fair.
Yeah, but it's not a guarantee. Like the human body is fucking is
babies bounce
on things.
Babies bounce.
Babies do bounce, and again,
they all remember babies always have the passive bounce built into their kit, so throw them at walls if you like. The part
about it is they flail, and that's the big thing. Because if the baby flails while they're in midair, they could land on their feet and just break every bone in their body and still be alive. You know, is what I'm saying. So like, you know, quick stabbing probably is better.
There's a symbolic thing to throwing the infant off the wall. But it's also a really bad way to kill a kid.
It's definitely
small enough that it doesn't have enough math to fall super hard. Hard enough to be crippled for life, but entirely probable it lives.
Yeah, it's definitely like a symbolic thing where Odysseus is like, hey, I can't do this, and I'm leaving this in basically the hands of the gods, right?
Yeah.
It's like, if I do this, if I let gravity do it, it's not me doing it. And that's what, you know, early Odysseus is kind of a big thing with.
Yeah.
But at the same time, it's like, again, that kid could flail. It could flail in the air. It could land on its either its leg or its butt. At which point someone's gonna have to go and double tap, right? Also, secondly, one of the worst parts about this entire song is just Zeus, because literally it's like, hey, I could raise him as my own and never let anyone like know. He'll never know, and it's like the gods will make him know, and it's like, you pieces of shit.
It's like, no, we want you to kill him. This is not up for debate.
We will let him know, and he will kill you. And it's like, why? Why would you do that?
Yeah, Zeus is only here to fuck with you.
He's not here to help. He should have given you a terrible choice you have to make.
It's like, I really want you to kill that baby, or I'll have that baby kill you. It's that's it. There's no compromise.
By the way, someone's gonna die here. It's gonna be really funny to me.
That's why Zeus was like, I don't think you're ready, because you're gonna fucking argue with me, and I'm not here for it. Kill the kid.
I love how most of the arguments with the gods in this era is, why don't I bring you logic? And they're like, fuck you.
He gave him the prophecy just to be like, hey, you seem like a good guy. I'm gonna break that.
Yeah. Well,
it's again, it comes into play in the song later, where it's like, you know, you're like someone will make it home, but it's not you. And it's like, and then you see freaking Penelope, and they're like, no, motherfucker, it is you. Like, you're my husband. Come here. I haven't waited 20 years to have you like throw some freaking existential bullshit in my face.
Hi, I'm a Spartan princess. I don't care.
So Claire says, gods exist to empower epic heroes. If the son of Troy begs the gods for a quest to kill the men who claimed his father's life, at least one of them is gonna help. And then T-Tam says, to be fair, the gods are supposed to be forces of nature, classic myth, not people. They're meant to be both.
They are very meant to be both.
They are meant to be both. They're also meant to
personifications of those.
Yeah, they're also that's why they're also given flaws and, you know, human faults.
They're also meant to just be things that just happen in the world.
as much as I'm complaining about it, this is what I like about this mythology. Like, as much as I'm complaining that they're being assholes, that's what I like about it, is that they're supposed to have these humongous flaws. And like one more, like a big thing there is like, hey, as soon as this kid asks to like avenge their dad, I'll tell them about it. It's like, yeah, but that's what Odysseus said there. It's like, he'll never fucking know. I'll never tell him. Please just don't make me kill him. And they're like, we'll tell him anyway. We'll make sure he knows.
Look, the baby's gonna die one way or another. It just depends on how long you want to wait for that to
Well, no,
happen.
that isn't even it. It's like that. It's sort of like the same decision he gives him later, right? It's like the baby doesn't have to die, but he will kill you and everything you have.
And it's also a case of, hey, this kid will grow up, and when you're older this kid will hunt you down and give you a badass death in combat. And you're
Which is
telling me the
pretty
Greek
neat.
said no?
Well, it was less he'll give you a bad death in combat, and more he will destroy everything you love.
Yeah, no, this death wasn't going to be honorable. That's why Zeus mentioned he'll be consumed by rage as you're consumed by age. You're not going to be able to fight this fucker back. You will be too old. He's just going to kill you.
As soon as Odysseus, at this point in the fucking thing, if they told him like, hey, dude, later on in life, he'll kill you, but your family and everything else will be okay, he'd probably be like, bet, let's fucking do it. But like, as soon as they're like, yeah, he'll take away everything you love and destroy everything you built, it's like,
that's fair.
Son of a bitch, you know?
Yeah.
And it's all their fault because we'll let him know. As much as you want to hide it, we'll let him fucking know. It's like,
yeah.
Why?
That's time for you.
Yeah.
To be fair though, again, that's what we like about these stories.
Not like
the
getting
gods
rid
fuck
of
with
him
people,
changed
and
much
we
for
fuck
him.
with the gods.
Oh yeah, no. Odysseus still went through a bunch of shit. Like killing the kid didn't make it easier. It just meant that, you know, it's one less thing to worry about when you're finally home.
Also, why the hell are we even thinking about this? Because there's no way the kid's getting home.
Yeah.
There's no way the kid survives.
If they had the fucking baby brought with them.
Can you imagine?
Imagine the
Disney
movie. Imagine the Disney movie where they're like, the gods are like, you have to kill him. And Odysseus is like, no, I'm going to take him home and raise him as my own. And we're going to have a happy family in Ithaca. And Zeus is the villain because
all you gotta do is not open this bot and he's gone.
And it's just like, okay, here is your trial, Odysseus. You have to get home with him alive, but be warned, we're gonna throw a lot of hurdles in your way, and it's gonna be called.
Really cool.
But that's a Disney movie. There's your Disney movie.
I know,
You're
but
welcome.
it'd be really cool though.
Here's your first trial, Odysseus. Sudden infant death syndrome.
Yeah, it's yeah, it's just that thing of the Disney movie would be Odysseus sticks a middle finger to the gods and says he's gonna take this kid home to Ithaca and makes a bet with Zeus that it's like, okay, cool. If you can get home with the kid safe and sound,
I am
okay.
super down for this movie.
We'll put away that prophecy for another day.
I am so down with this movie. That sounds like such a cool movie.
It's literally nothing about the
baby.
Nothing about the Odyssey would have to change. It's just now this baby is here too.
Yeah, that'd be so cute. I want it. I want that movie.
Eurologist, hold this.
Do it.
Disney,
pay me for
that. No, Disney has to pay me for that idea. I'm drawing my line in the sand. Disney has to pay me for that idea.
Can you imagine like the baby is the reason behind every tragedy? So like whenever like Odysseus is sleeping, the baby's crying, and Eurylochus is just like, oh fuck, I need to find something, but we
gotta get some milk for the baby.
Like, and that's why he opens the bag.
well, also the cows. You gotta get milk for the baby. Yeah. But the cow was being too much of a dumbass and it tripped over Eurylochus's Buster Sword, so it's dead now.
It's not decapitated itself. I don't know what happened.
And you don't even have to have the betrayal, because I'm pretty sure that's something they added into this, because in the very end, Zeus never said fucking, hey Odysseus, fucking choose between yourself and your crew. They just betrayed him and died in a storm.
Oh my god, leave the baby with Calypso.
Basically a fight against Zeus where, no matter how the child dies on the journey, it would be Adi that killed him, So same ultimate result.
Yeah.
It
I think that'd be really. I think that'd be actually a really cool idea for
Yeah,
like
so-
for like a movie or like a story.
Krebs says just the Odyssey, but Odie has a baby in a chest carrier, and then Eclair said, "Oh my God, leave the baby with Calypso so she doesn't have to be alone and be a mom." Here's the
Oh my God, that'd
problem.
be so good.
Here's the is it the
problem
whole
with
curse?
the problem with that.
The curse on the
Any-
island is that she'll fall in love with whoever comes into the island.
No.
No, that's the curse.
Well, no, because again, as I mentioned, when we were watching the Odyssey the first time. When it comes to those kind of things in this society, love is many things. Love
Yeah.
is so many things in this. So you could still have it be like motherly love if you
Oh yeah,
wanted to, or again,
you
like
you
maternal
can
love.
you can say
That
that
would be a
it's
great way to do the Odyssey with a more modern moral perspective. And love
Mhm.
doesn't have to mean romantic yet.
Oh,
Would
yeah,
be
no.
a fun twist result.
I like
definitely.
that in ancient Greece.
It could
being in
be
love with
that
it'd be very
everybody
child-friendly
everybody misinterpreted the in love part, and it's
Mhm.
just she's fine being a single mom, but
This is super child friendly Odyssey, and I'm down for it. Like this
sounds wholesome. Let's ruin
Yeah.
it somehow.
Well, I mean, obviously there's gonna be like some things where Odysseus is still Odysseus, right? They're still gonna fuck up Polyphemus.
He's still a complete jagoff because Odysseus is just kind of a dickhead.
Can we use the same like design from the Hercules movie for the Cyclops Titan as Polyphemus? That'd be really funny.
I don't know.
I mean,
don't know.
sure.
I'm not gonna discuss any of this until
Huh.
Disney pays me.
We're not gonna discuss
Okay.
any of this till we get paid.
We're rating Disney. If you can take a moment to stop fucking up everything else about your IPs.
Yeah, don't make it a live action adaptation either. It's gonna suck.
Isn't it so weird? Like it's really weird, right? That they never have touched the Odyssey. Like they obviously touched it a bit in the Hercules
The
animated series.
Odyssey.
But it's so weird that they've never touched the
I like
Odyssey,
that-
one of the biggest
fucking-
stories of like all time.
Yeah. I like that in the animated series, because it's just Cassandra. Like the kid, like the reason Agamemnon's dead, Cassandra, right there.
Shall we move to the next
Yeah,
one?
let's move on to the next one
Yeah,
before we
that's
deviate
enough
too
time.
much.
Yeah.
The next one is Full Speed Ahead. This one is Wolfie the Witch.
Yes, this one is Wolfie the Witch. I have actually not seen this one. When you had told me yesterday,
Wolfie the
I want to
Witch.
rewatch the whole Troy saga, I was like, full
To be
speed
fair,
ahead.
To be fair, I asked to watch the first two songs again. And
Yeah.
you're like, let's do the whole
But
Troy
yeah,
saga.
did want to point out how good the introduction of his generals were.
Oh yeah, no,
that
I
was great.
I
Oh,
like
God.
the little Ajax where it's just like a kid
I
with
love
a helmet.
that.
That's
I love
why
that
at the very
so
beginning,
much.
that's why at
Yeah.
the beginning
So
I'm like,
funny.
okay, I love this. This is great.
Yeah.
I like how Menelaus is one. It's just like
Ajax
open the
and Neo
gate.
were so good.
Yeah.
Oh my god, Captain Kojo! Odie kills sheep, Cyclops. Okay, trade. I get the baby. It's like, no, not the baby.
I want the chicken nugget.
No.
It's
There's so many things you can throw in to like cause the baby to be the central focus. Anyway, full speed ahead. Are
All
you
right.
guys ready?
yeah, count us down.
3, 2, 1, go. Ooh.
Expect us to mention the baby in these as we go.
The baby.
Yes.
Yeah, of course. We have to talk about the baby every time.
What's fucking Metroid M?
And one baby.
600 and a half men. 600 and a half men.
Oh no, the Charlie
And a half
Sheen.
men.
We have no baby formula. We have plenty of food. We just need baby formula. He's still so hopeful.
Can we-
Look at the hope in his eyes. He's so ready to get home.
And one baby.
600 men with big mouths to feed. And we've run out of supplies to eat. Cause the war of food stores depleted. 600 men. 600 reasons to take what we can. So Captain, what's the plan? Captain, what's the plan?
Watch where the birds fly. They will lead us to land. There we'll hunt for food, my second in command. Now for
It's like, that's a weird thing. That's a weird way to put it. Okay.
Captain Polities.
The baby with Dookie.
Thank you, Polities.
Maybe they're people.
Who can't change a diaper?
600 men don't know how to take care of a kid.
Polities like takes care of it for like the beginning, and then
He's
like
just
we lose
holding the baby
Polities.
half the time.
You can't tell me Polyteeth wouldn't be male wife.
Of course.
Oh my god. Did you see Polities being like, no, don't raid the place and go?
We don't know what's ahead. Give me till sunrise. And if we don't return,
And if we don't return.
then 600 men can make this whole place burn. Now full speed ahead. Full speed ahead.
You know he loves the baby. He's always pretending he doesn't. You really he's always like, just babies, nothing but trouble. But as soon as Polites dies, he has to take over being mom.
Yep.
I love it. We're never gonna have a one of these animatics now that's I'm gonna be able to take seriously. I love it.
God. Fucking just before this one, Polites definitely hands the baby to Eurylochus.
One of the oh yeah, that's great.
Absolutely.
I do love the idea that Polites like takes care of it for like the most part in the beginning, and then like, you know, then Polyphemus happens, and we cut away as Polites gets knocked out of the cave, and does he die? Anyway.
I mean, I'm not gonna answer that question. That's not for me to answer.
But I do also, it's kind of weird that they never go over why they don't have food. Because one of the big things in the Odyssey is that Odysseus and their men actually were only one part of the army, obviously, right?
Mm-hmm.
There were like 3 or 4 other like people, like large armies leaving Troy, and whenever they were leaving, one of the generals of Troy they were fighting actually like turned on them and was about to like come at them again, and Odysseus ended up like basically turning his people around and basically issuing a scatter. Like the entire army scattered throughout the seas, and unfortunately for Odysseus, he took the long way, and that's why they were running out of food.
Yeah, there is a reason for it, but the musical just kind of assumes you know why they don't have food.
Yeah, they've just been on the sea.
You gotta streamline it.
It's also a thing of the wooden horse trick made Poseidon upset because it was treachery in the form of a horse.
Look, they're always
Therefore, the
upset.
ships
Leave 'em
couldn't
alone.
fish because fish would avoid their ships now.
It's very interesting, like all the different like nuances that happen throughout this, and like this is even like a very like weird start to the entire story, because usually you start back at Ithaca in the beginning of the Odyssey. But either way, I do enjoy the first song a lot better than this one. This one's neat. The introduction of the baby though is making this one be much better. As will it be the best thing for like every single one coming after this.
Yeah.
But I don't think the baby comes into the forest though.
Yeah. So Claire also points out, I just figured it's a matter of 10 years at war runs both sides food stores thin, and that's another thing
yeah,
too.
Definitely.
It's like this is a 10-year long war. You're not gonna have the amount of food you had when you started.
Definitely.
So yeah. That being said, this next one.
The animatic is very clean. Props to
Yes.
them for the great work though.
Oh yeah, no, they did. Wolfie the Witch did a really good job. This next animatic is actually really recent, and because of that, I was considering not putting it in
2 days ago.
Yeah, I was really considering not putting this in because I kind of have a little bit of my own little policy where if the video just came out unless it's like a really big creator, because they're gonna get all the views anyway. I don't want to like take away from them. Not saying that I'd be taking a lot away from them, but it's like I at least want to give like a week. But this one was recommended by Dindin, and it is by Formerly Human. And yeah, it was 2 days ago. So this one is Open Arms.
Everyone go click that.
That's my playlist.
Oh damn! Everyone go click. I said right click on the video URL.
Yeah, but because it's on a playlist, it's going to give them the playlist.
Well, I mean, they get the video URL.
Oh my god.
Anyway,
look, that's fucking YouTube's problem, not mine.
That's the video.
Thank you.
It links to the list. You have to remove list and everything after it in the link.
It's because okay, it's fine.
YouTube is funky. It doesn't.
I don't want.
got it.
I don't want people to have my playlist. It's my playlist. They can make their fucking
5,
own.
4, 3,
What the hell?
2,
What are you
Hey.
counting? Wait, what are you counting down for?
1.
I'll destroy you. You didn't say go.
I didn't know that Lynn was counting us down.
It was
You were
implied to go.
supposed to.
All right, let's go ahead and get it.
All right.
3, 2, 1, go.
Hmm. Oh.
You can relax, my friend.
Huh?
I can tell you're
Okay.
getting nervous, so do yourself a service.
Booped his nose. What the fuck?
Think of all that we have been through. We'll survive what we get into. I know that you're tired of the war and bloodshed. Tell me, is this how we're supposed to live? Look at how you grip your sword, enough said. Why should we take when we could give? You can show a person that you trust them when you stop and lower your guard. Here we have a chance for some adjustment. Give it a try, it's not that hard. I'm telling you, this life is amazing when you greet it with
That was way too much water inside that helmet. This place sucks.
Oh my god, he's naked.
Hey.
Greet the world with open arms. Greet the world with open arms. There's also a good way to tell if my thing sinks, and it does. Yay!
We're only here for food.
Hey, the censorship.
600 friends are waiting for us to show our faces. Stay back, I'm warning you.
Ooh.
If we don't get back safely, my men will turn this place into blazes. See? This life is amazing.
Ooh, the
trying his
censorship. Okay, I love that.
It's great. You notice this that they're fucking high.
Polities, don't eat that shit.
My friend, I wish that I could say that I agree. But look at the way this fruit is glowing and filled with glowing seeds. It took me a while to notice just what kind of fruit they eat. It's a lotus, it controls your mind and never lets you free. That's what we'd get with open arms. Lotus eaters, I'd like to show my friend that kindness is brave. Could you tell me where there's other food to eat?
The cave, Gary Cave.
A cave! You're saying there's a cave where we could feast. And where do we sail to find this food-filled cave?
East that way.
Thank you.
Welcome.
You missed the part where they said scary cave.
Scary cave. Yeah, they did.
Yeah, I every time that shows up, I'm like, I don't see why none of them were cautious. Like scary cave.
So why not replace it and light up the world? Here's how to start. Greet the world with open arms. Greet the world with open arms. Greet the world with
Aw.
open arms.
This is so gay, my friend. I
Policies
like
when
the
we get back.
colors that they did here.
Yeah, the colors are
Yeah.
nice.
I
Like how
I
fucking
like
the fruit was.
Well, I like how they color coded things. Polites is very blue while Odysseus is red, and throughout the song the colors meld and separate and then ends in purple.
Yeah. It's very cute.
Yeah.
Polites gets a good song before everything.
Yeah. It's
I really like that Polites is covered in significantly more scars, especially on his open arms.
I did like that.
The thing I noticed, and I'm pretty sure they did it as foreshadowing, was this part here.
A what?
Where he's like, I want to show my friend that kindness is brave, and it shows Odysseus throwing the infant and Polites catching it.
I mean, that's canon in our thing. There we go.
Jesus.
Yep.
Just Polites catches it. Hey Odysseus, someone dropped this baby and I brought it back.
Yeah, that's weird. That's weird. That's weird, Polites. I can't believe that happened.
Fuck.
Get out of the trap, Polites!
Get in the boat! Everyone in the boat!
Faster.
Look, Zeus, I did everything I could, all right?
There's great symbolism
was
with
a-
the lotus juice used as blood on his hands.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. No, this one was very well. I also love the little minion. I really love how they used they even though during the more serious parts of the songs you had this moment where it's like Odysseus is fucking naked and he's being censored. But
Very cute.
By the Windians, it's great.
I think it's just hilarious. Like
I like how everyone agrees on the lotus eaters being chibi cute Ewoks.
yeah, it's
I don't know how that's happened, but I'm glad it did.
I don't know. I think it's just fucking hilarious. Where like the whole time Odysseus was fucking naked. I don't know. I like when they take like when they're able to add humor to like certain parts of the song.
I'm just glad that they made our idea canon. So now the entire time
Yes,
we go
the
through
Audi
this, we
naked
can just
censor
talk
is
about
very funny.
how canon everything is.
Creative censoring is great.
Alrighty. Yeah, no, that was a nice one. That was a nice one.
I really like this song. I really like
Alright.
Warrior of the Mind.
So
It's
there's
gonna be fun.
there's like 3 Warrior of the Mind animatics coming up.
Oh yeah, we have listened to this song 3 times in a row. Let's go.
Yeah.
All right, everybody ready?
What's up? Stop! Why are you stop? Playlist. I don't know why.
Sorry.
No, no, we're not ready.
Your
The play,
impression.
I kept trying to pause the video and then the back button kept appearing instead. So it made it we're
He
fine.
made the same mistake 4 times in rapid succession.
I panicked. This one is done by Spacebar.
Ooh.
Spacebar made this animatic of Warrior of the Mind. And yeah, you can count us down now.
All right, 3, 2, 1, go. Place.
Is
I
it
had to
silent
check
for
and
anybody
see.
else?
Yeah, I didn't say I had to check and see if the. There we go.
Oh, there we
Okay.
go.
Have you forgotten the lessons I taught you?
Look, we can't kill the baby. Everybody keeps stopping us.
This is not you.
This is a weird way to start it.
Yeah.
Oh.
See you changing from how I've designed you.
Don't listen to my dad. Take the baby.
Your purpose, let me remind you.
Oh.
Goddess of wisdom.
Why'd you choke slam him into the ground? Holy shit.
Master of war.
Her twin brother is Ares.
Because it was hot probably.
A little bit.
I had a challenge, a test of skill, a magic bar only the best could kill. One day a boy came for the thrill, a boy whose mind rivaled the bars on the wheel. Let's go!
Ew, baby. Well, tiny.
Yeah.
The hourglass pouring up is great imagery.
Mm.
Yeah. It's like fucking Zagreus.
Show yourself. I know you're watching me. Show yourself. I can see you.
How can you see through my spell?
I was lying, and you fell for my bluff.
Well done, enlighten me, what's your name?
You first, and maybe I'll do the same.
Nice try, but two can play this game.
It's like he's remembering her
Just
words.
remembering.
So
Yep.
let's be honest, you are Athena.
Athena.
Florina. Unmatched, witty, and queen of the best strategies we've seen.
If you're looking for a mentor, I'll make sure your time's well spent.
Sounds like a plan, goddess and man, best as a friend.
We'll see where it ends.
We'll see where it ends.
Maybe one day they'll follow me.
They're going very visual here.
Yeah.
Very ambitious concept.
I love it.
Maybe one day we'll reach them, and we can build their skills as we teach them.
Like, this is Disney.
Oh yeah.
This is Disney.
Yep.
We are the warriors of the mind.
This is what we want. This is what we want
How
from a
they move
Disney
is very
adaptation.
Hercules.
Don't forget that you're a warrior of a very special kind. You are a warrior of the mind. Don't disappoint me.
Now kill that baby, I guess.
Now, the only thing that just kind of strikes me odd about this whole animatic is where it's set.
Yes.
Where it's
It doesn't work. That's the only thing that doesn't work about this animatic.
Mhm.
It
It's like trying to like be.
unless it's a memory with it,
beginning.
like I don't know, unless it's a memory of a memory. I don't fucking know what's going on with that
It-
shit. But it was fun all the same.
it's the thing of, again, this placement doesn't make sense because it's being like, hey, I see you second guessing killing this kid, kill it anyway. And yeah, in the order of events, he still kills the
Yes,
kid.
Athena wouldn't encourage him to kill an infant.
Yeah, and that's yeah. The song already feels a bit out of place within the story. Well, the thing is, the way I imagine the song taking place is that as Odysseus and Polites are getting back to the ship, Athena is like, "What the fuck are you doing? What happened to the original plan?
Mm.
You were gonna raid
What's
this
this
place. You were gonna raid this place. What do you mean? What's this open arms shit?" Like that warrior of the mind is Athena's reply to open arms. She's like, "Wait a minute. That's not what we agreed on. That's not what I taught you.
You're supposed to think. You're supposed to be a calculating murder machine.
You're again, like it's a reply to open arms, because like Polites is like, hey, instead of trying to trick our way through things and being violent, let's be nice.
It's
let's
very,
talk.
You had a plan, and the plan
Mhm.
would work, and now you're just trusting in a completely unverified maybe. What are you doing?
Yeah.
Because
It
again,
doesn't-
if he would have just like attacked the island, whether or not you can eat the lotus eaters, for example,
Yeah.
there has to be something else on the island. There has to be something else on the island to have. You going to this, like sailing east to this random island that you don't know nothing about, is not a smart idea. You're not thinking.
I like that. And the thing in this is the original story. They've already raided an island before they got to the Lotus Eaters.
It's not like they had normal food in the island. They might have.
They-
They were there
Again,
for 2 seconds.
that's that thing where like he's like Tico just said, we don't know that. They didn't check. And bringing
they're
and
just going off of what the lotus eaters are telling them. They're just going off of like, we have these fruits
Mhm.
or nothing, and it's like,
And-
I gotta be other things on an island like that, or we'll
And-
just eat you.
and like I said in the previous Epic stream, but I'll say it because you brought it up, Anthony. But I also, because Nico's brought it up a couple times, the original story, don't think about it,
Mhm.
because then we're gonna be here for hours. Because
Yeah, I like bringing it up
Mhm.
just for like little bits of context.
yeah,
But like when it comes to this, we have to think of it as the
As
the
it's-
musical
Yeah,
storyline.
it's an adaptation, and in this case, they
In
didn't
this
check
case,
the
the
rest of
baby
the island.
survived.
Yeah, and they took a Winion with them, because sure, I guess.
And they have a Winion. Okay, cool. They have both now.
I've seen some video essays about Epic, and some of them use bits and pieces of an animatic, and I don't know who did the animatic, but for a brief period, a Winion is on Odysseus's shoulders, and it's a thing they brought one with them. So yeah. And I guess it can be played by fucking Bill Burr or something like that. Who's
I really like that, like the last animatic just showed, not the last one, the one before that showed Polites just catching the kid, because that in my brain is now the canon.
It's a thing too of like, again, the Eggies thing of, it's not like they had normal food on the island. If Odysseus was able to identify that the fruit was lotus and they couldn't eat it, that means he has some semblance of botany.
Mhm.
What's stopping them from looking around the island? There's got to be one edible thing on this island, and if not, again,
There's got to
just
be
eat the
something.
fucking Winions.
And again,
just eat them.
there's got to be something. You could eat them. You could do like plenty of other things than go to this other undocumented island. Hell, you could eat bugs, and they did back then. They were not against eating bugs. So
Yeah.
like it was something where they could have
Calories
stayed
are
on the
calories.
island, raised the island, and by raised I mean destroyed it, and basically hunted or gathered as much as they could, and yeah, it would have left the island a fucking flaming mess.
Another dumb
But
thing.
that's I mean, what are
Also,
the
yeah,
Lotus Eaters doing?
it also makes so much sense. If Odysseus was dropping a baby from a rampart, Polites would absolutely think, oh, I'm supposed to catch that. Got it,
Oh,
boss.
that's mine. Okay, I got you, homie. I got it.
Oh shit! Oh,
another-
that's one kind of treasure, I guess.
Another silly thing, when they were like, watch where the birds fly, they'll lead us to land. Kill the birds. There are birds on the island, right? Kill them.
There are plenty
Eat
there are
them.
plenty of things you can do.
Bird.
Yeah. Because like again, it's when going to this other island, Athena would not have known exactly what was going to happen. Again, the gods are not omnipotent in Greek mythology.
Yeah.
But they would know, like, you're taking a risk because your friend is telling you to be nice. You shouldn't be nice. You should be cold and
Yeah.
calculating, like was the plan.
Yeah.
And I'm not saying I 100% agree with Athena in that. I do think that there is a place for Odysseus's style of doing things and for Polites' style of doing things. But it is definitely, you shouldn't be taking these kind of risks when you're trying
It's
to
not
get
that
home
you
to your
can't
wife.
be nice. It's that you can't be blindly trusting.
Yes.
Yeah, and that's unfortunately
brain.
what Polites is telling him to do.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
And even when we get into like Polyphemus later, and like Athena like bringing up like, hey, you know, I'm out. I'm fucking out of here. You can look at that as, yes, that is Odysseus's fault 100%. But you can also look at that because Athena regrets it as well. Way later on going
yeah.
on. That is definitely a rash decision from Athena as well. The big thing about stories like these is everybody makes mistakes.
Mm. Yeah.
I'm ready to go into another Warrior the Mind problem.
I'll talk about that when we get there.
Yeah.
Since it's probably the biggest character break in this telling.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Again, so far again, when it comes to this animatic, I wish that for the more like Odysseus like jumping through like the columns and stuff, I wish this artist took a little more time to get some more tween frames in there. I know it's an animatic and not an animation. But because
it's impressive, though.
the issue with doing an animatic and something high action is that you end up having something that looks choppy. There were some parts of this animatic where, because they didn't do some more in-betweens, it was choppy. It felt like it went from one place to another. But what they did was still really, really good. My biggest thing is, again, I don't see why we're in Troy for this song.
Yeah.
It's really off.
That was a choice that they made, but Spacebar did an amazing job.
Yeah,
We'll
this
see
was
what
very high
Wolfie the
effort.
Witch does.
Amazing work.
Yep, this
Very
one is
good.
another Wolfie the Witch. Let me
And
fucking
there's
calmly
one more Warrior of the Mind after.
calmly
There's two
pause.
more Warrior of the Mind after this.
There's two. Yeah, one of them is only like 56 seconds. So
Oh,
it's
okay.
that one's the honorable mention. The only honorable mention in this whole thing. Anywho,
Let's get into it.
all right.
Let's
I will count us down this time.
go ahead.
3, 2, 1, go.
Let's see.
Have you forgotten the lessons
See, now we're in the forest.
Oh, this is the older version.
Have you forgotten to turn off your heart? This is not you.
Hold on, Polites. I'm talking to my brain god.
I
Oh,
see you
I'm getting a phone call.
from how I've designed you.
I think this is the older version of it.
Have you forgotten your purpose? Let me remind you.
Yep, this is the older version.
Oh.
Goddess of wisdom, master of war. My life has one mission: create the greatest warrior. I had a challenge, a test of skill, a magic bar only the best could kill. One day a boy came for the thrill, a boy whose mind rivaled the poor's own will. Let's go! Maybe one day
He's a tiny. He's a little bitty.
make a greater tomorrow. Then they'll see I know he'll change the world, 'cause he is a warrior of the mind.
Little pixel.
I like the owl, one of Athena's divine symbols.
Mhm.
He can build his skills as I teach him. If there's a problem, he'll have the answer. He is a warrior of the mind.
Show yourself. I know you're watching me. Show yourself. I can see you.
How can you see through my spell?
I was lying, and you fell for my bluff. Aha.
Gotcha, dummy.
Well done, enlighten me. What's your name?
You first, and maybe I'll do
I already have an
the
opinion
same.
about this.
Nice try, but two can play this game.
Nah, don't
Alright.
be modest. I know you're a goddess, so let's be honest. You are Athena. Badass in the arena. Unmatched, witty, and queen of the best strategies we've seen.
If you're looking for a mentor, I'll make sure your time's well spent.
Sounds like a plan. Goddess and man, best is a
You'll
friend.
see where it ends.
Okay.
Aw. Okay, that was cute.
I love had to high five himself.
Greater tomorrow, then they'll see I know we'll change the world, 'cause we are the warriors of the mind. Maybe one day we'll reach them, and we can build their skills as we teach them. If there's a problem, we'll have the answer. We are the warriors of the mind. I still intend to make sure you don't fall behind. Don't forget that you're a warrior of a very special kind. You are a warrior of the mind. Don't disappoint
I definitely see them using Stellas as a model for Athena. How they
Alright.
stand and move is very similar.
Yeah. Now,
Hmm.
my well, obviously we can't do anything about the fact that they're using the older version, but wow, does the older version sound different. So another thing that I had with the other animatic was that I felt like it focused too much on the boar. And this didn't
Uh,
focus enough.
It feels very much like it was weird that he went all the way home and then walked out and then said someone's watching me. Yeah.
Yeah,
It-
so
it felt like they wanted to get past the boar, like past the attack, like very quickly.
yeah, they got rid of the board too quickly, and then everything else kind of just didn't need to be there.
The rest of it
Um,
was just kind of like telling a story, like telling,
yeah.
like certain parts of him becoming king and yada yada. And it's like, you don't need that. They're
Yeah.
not trying to make you a king. They're trying to make you a warrior.
Yeah, and that's I feel like that part I'm not gonna assume the process or the thought process here, but it feels fillery. In my head, the way I imagine this, and this is also again why I did not watch the animatics first. The way I imagine this song going when she's when Odysseus goes, "Let's go," I imagined Athena like flying around the forest while this battle is happening between Odysseus and the boar, and thinking maybe this is the one. Maybe this kid is gonna be who I'm gonna train, and like kind of like again taking a view of everything he's doing, and while Odysseus is battling this boar, he's incorporating these like this quick thinking and these like strategies to take down this boar despite being so young and being a small man. Odysseus is
It's one of the
a small
reasons
person.
it's one of the reasons I like the last animatic for one thing, and that was the whenever he got up on the rock and then the boar had to jump up and then he could attack the underside of the boar.
Yeah,
That was something that I really liked.
Yeah.
But again, the last one had a weird
it
kind of
was
setting.
the boar was too long, and the thing was, and the setting was weird. In this, we didn't get enough of the boar, and
Yeah.
it's a pedantic complaint, but it's just my head imagined again Athena singing while he's battling this boar, and she's like, oh, like maybe one day, like maybe this is the one, this is the guy that's gonna do it, this one might be, he just needs to let me teach him. And
I
then
do
when
like
he's
that
done
this
and
one started off in the forest, and I do like it started off with him looking in his reflection. To see
yeah,
Athena.
no, it
That was
started
really
great.
good.
It started great. It started great because again, it takes
Yeah.
place after Open Arms. They're still on that island. Something, you know, they're getting ready to leave, and you know, she's like, "What the fuck are you doing?" Because again, that's at the end of Open Arms. That's when he starts wavering away from again the way she designed him. Whereas the other one, it was just like, why are we back in Troy? We've been left Troy.
We've been left there.
We've been left. I think Merxie's animatic has that Athena singing as Odie fights down
My
pat.
one issue is that it doesn't show him taking out the boar in any clever way, he just kind of does it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's the thing. He just does it, while in the previous animatic, it's like we get a full battle, it's just too long.
You get a full battle, and like again, the attacking the underside is a big deal. Like that is like Athena looking over, like, ah,
Yeah.
so you're not an Aries kid, you're a me kid.
Also, I was just gonna grab the other one. Fabulously said, I think Merxie's animatic has that.
That's the one next.
That's next. Okay.
Yeah. This
Look
is
at
the final
me.
one before the special special one.
Before the honorable mention. All right. Well, look at that. All right. Well, this one is done by Merxie. And it is heckin'. Let's go. You want to count us down?
Anthony, count us off.
Yeah, Anthony
Anthony,
counts
do
off.
it. Get it.
3, 2, 1, hit it.
Say go next time, you asshole.
Go.
You don't need you to be special.
Tough.
Have you forgotten the lessons I taught
Ooh.
you?
Athena!
So yeah, it does really start like right there. That's
Yeah.
really good.
Forgotten to turn off your heart. This is not you.
Don't listen to that guy. He's gonna die in a second.
I see you changing from how I've designed you. Have you forgotten your purpose? Let me remind you.
Oh, and she's like digging through his memories.
Goddess of wisdom, master of war.
Oh, I like the little mask.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Create the greatest warrior.
Oh.
I had a challenge, a test of skill.
See, look at that. I like that.
Ooh.
The boar looks cool too.
Oh, look, it's your relic. It's some quality.
It's little baby guys.
Let's go!
See, look, I like that. Like, she's watching. Like, yeah, what are you doing? What are you gonna do about this?
Yes.
They'll see I know he'll change the world 'cause he is a warrior of the night. Maybe one day I'll reach him and
Okay, well, I guess the board's just done, though.
They took him down. They got him. And then make him
Yeah,
into a
look at,
ball.
that's my strategist there, playing dodgeball, playing Greek kickball.
Show yourself. I know you're watching me. Show yourself. I can see you.
How can you see through my spell?
I was lying, and you fell for my bluff. Aha.
Enlighten me, what's your name?
Is this the older one too? Yeah, it is.
And maybe I'll do
Yeah, the ah is different.
Yeah.
Try, but two can play this game.
Nah, don't be modest. I know
This
you're
animatic is
goddess,
2
so
years
let's
old.
be honest,
Yeah.
you are Athena. Badass ballerina.
It's also you are Athena. Athena.
Make sure your time's well spent.
Sounds like a plan. God is a man. Best is a friend.
We'll see where it ends.
Okay.
Maybe one day they'll follow me and we'll make a greater tomorrow. Then they'll see I know we'll change the world, 'cause we are the warriors of the mind. Maybe one day we'll reach them and we can build their skills as we teach them.
I like seeing friend babies. I like friend babies.
Fucking Argus spotted. Go.
I still intend to make sure you don't fall behind. Don't forget that you're a warrior of a very
Gorillicus
special
is like, I'm gonna
kind. You
date
are
your
the
sister, and he's like, nuh-uh.
Don't disappoint me.
This should have been mine.
Oh, the fucking golden apple.
Yeah.
Let's just go. I'm out of here.
Yeah. So
It's a bit weird that the friend
like that
babies
one.
are just kind of not there anymore when he does his bluff, but otherwise great.
The whole mind realm shit.
yeah, it's the board didn't last as long either. I feel like again, it's maybe I'm just being
It needs to
being
be a-
very
you-
pedantic.
I feel like it could last a little bit longer. They didn't have to have the little ball scene. I think the ball scene was weird.
Yeah.
Where they're just like having fun. Like
Mhm.
it should have been like a little bit more into that, but
Yeah.
maybe not to the fullest extent of the ball scene, but like maybe at least like halfway through.
Like
it.
again, so this is where okay, you when Odysseus says let's go and they're fighting the boar, and like right around here, like right somewhere around here.
I don't know.
Hold on. Like just before the ooh, right here, this is where the boar could be falling. And then that's when Athena's like, you're done. We're done here. You've passed. The boar falls and time gets slow and he's like, oh, something's up. Like somewhere around here, around where Athena says a warrior of the mind, and he's defeated the boar, and she's like, I am ready to congratulate this kid. It just
We
it's
at least see them planning it out, which is meaningful, though the
Mhm.
push to skewer would be less clever than using him intentionally as bait to lead it into a snare trap to then skewer it.
mm-hmm.
I feel like when it comes to it, obviously, again, animatic. Obviously,
Yeah.
again, they don't want. We're not saying like that this is something that should have happened. This is something that would have been something you would think of when you listen to the song, right?
Mm-hmm.
And it's definitely like a choice. It's definitely a choice to have the kids there, to have them playing. They obviously wanted to show that they were friends.
Yeah.
But I feel like they could have done something different. One thing that comes to mind is that maybe have the flying scene with the owl a little bit shorter, show them playing ball like together, like beginning, and then show the boar
And
show
then
up,
have the boar.
if you
Yeah.
want to have that.
Because I have no
I like how
issue.
the kids being there also showcases leadership.
Yeah.
Not that Athena cares about that.
Well, here's the thing. Again, I also don't mind the kids being there because once she does
Yeah.
her quick thought thing, it just doesn't apply to them.
They don't need to worry.
They don't need. It doesn't. It's not affecting them.
Yeah.
She's doing her weird goddess shit. She wants to talk to Odysseus, and that's it. It could just be like they weren't affected, and that's how he notices that something's up, because the boar's dead, but his friends, like Polites and Eurylochus, are making their way to him, and they just freeze in place. And it's like, wait, what? And then he looks around and he's like, show yourself. I know you're watching me. But I don't know. Again, I'm probably being very pedantic.
I feel like that would take away a little bit from the I can see you thing, because it's like obviously something's going on if he's moving around in the time still zone, right?
Well,
but like
the thing is, in one of the previous animatics, he's like he's looking around, and then he has like that quick second where he's like, oh, I know, I can see you. He has that quick thinking to be like, let me try to punk them out.
But like, if they're already moving in this still zone, for example, if they're like, I can see you, and then they're like, how do you see me? Like, it feels a little bit weird that there's a trick there, because like, obviously, if Athena sees them moving around or sees them still, doing those quick thought shit, then there's something up with this kid. It kind of takes away from the tricking her thing, in my opinion.
I don't agree.
I think that maybe it would be better if he gets like a look at the owl, or like a look at something, and then like walks off into the woods to say that, like away from the two of them, because I feel that if there's something magically happening around them and he's saying things, then she would be very much less likely to be tricked by him.
I personally don't agree. I feel like Odysseus picked up that something was wrong, which is why he was like, show yourself. Someone's doing something here. Show yourself. And then he decides, I can see you. Because here's the thing. It's like, okay, you know someone's there. She knows that he can sense that something is there. But what she was not expecting was the possibility that he could see her. That's the throw off. The throw off is like, wait a minute, how can you see me? Not, how did you know I was there? No, how do you see me?
I also don't agree.
And that's fine. That's fine.
One other thing I will ask, and again, this is something just for the future of what we're doing here.
Mm-hmm.
Whenever you're saying like this part and that part, can you tell me time codes?
Oh, sorry. This is where I'm very used to. This is where I'm very used to people just being in the screen share. The time code I was saying was somewhere.
We don't have to worry about it this one.
Yeah.
In this one. There's in the future.
Yeah, no worries.
We've already talked about it now.
But yeah. Cerberus, if there's obviously magic happening, then there is probably someone doing it. Well, yeah. Again, what I'm trying to say, Cerberus, is not that Odysseus like just had an inkling that maybe somebody was watching him and that it was all a trial. As far as he knew, he just killed a really crazy boar. And then if he saw some things acting out of kilter, that's where he's like, okay, someone's watching me. How do I get them out? I know. I'm going to pretend I'm going to throw a bluff out. I'm going to bluff them out. I can see you. But again, we can agree to disagree, but I'm mostly talking about visual storytelling, because you've also got the auditory storytelling. Whenever Athena is around, you get that whoop 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 whoop, that weird timey wimey kind of sound effect that shows you that she is involved in some way, shape, or form, that she is doing something. Claire, understanding a mage is there and seeing a goddess that's trying to conceal themselves are two very different things. He's also still a child. Yeah, so I think a Claire gets the point. I think a Claire sees what I'm putting down. I hope I'm being clear about it. Also, people can just get
clear. I just don't agree. Is basically where I'm at. You're being clear with what you're saying. I just don't really agree with it.
Yeah, no, that's fair. All right. Yeah. Honorable mention time.
Move on to your special, your super special.
Yeah, this one's really short. I remember Din showed me this one and I was like, this one's really nice. Also, thank you, Flinty. All right, honorable mention. Ready?
It's also kind of funny that she buys it, since he's telling her to show herself, then says he can see her, which directly contradicts his previous actions.
Yeah.
Just fun bit.
Let's be a little silly brain fart.
Din says PNG ready.
Oh no. Oh goodness. I don't see any. It'll get here soon.
Yeah. We can
Shall we do that? Shall we do this one?
Yeah, this is only a minute, so
Yeah.
3, 2, 1, bear. This is done by freaking animation school. Animation club school. That's literally all they say.
Animation Club School.
Show yourself. I know you're watching me. Show yourself. I
Wow.
can see you.
How can you see through my spell?
I was lying, and you fell for my bluff.
Well done, lie to me, what's your
I love that.
name?
Every time.
You first, and maybe I'll
I
do the
love
same.
this.
Nice
Road to El
try,
Dorado
you
style.
can play
Yeah.
this
Yep.
game.
Nah, don't be modest. I know you're a goddess, so let's be honest. You are Athena.
I just really like this.
Fucking awesome.
That's pretty cute.
That is-
I did enjoy that one.
Yeah.
That was fucking sick. I hope they make more.
Yeah, I don't know
That's
if
awesome.
they're literally just called animation club school.
I want to see them do more of these.
Den.
I don't care.
You know
Hey,
what?
it's pretty.
Actually, Deco, get your thing. I'm gonna go to the bathroom and run ads really quick.
Okay.
And by the time I get back, I'm not gonna BRB screen. I better see whatever it is the fuck you're doing.
Den. I'm gonna lower this real quick so no one can see me downloading it.
It didn't do.
Uh,
You know, BRB,
Wait.
Deco, did you see the thing Lil
You'll
put in
see.
the fucking thing?
oh, was that?
In the Kingdom Hearts thing, you see what Lil did?
Oh yeah, I saw that. Yeah.
That's so fucking neat. That's so cool.
I don't know. I'm trying to figure out why why one is crying. Oh, I know why they're crying now. I remember. Okay, you just did both. All right. Now I get it. Okay. It took me a second. I'm saving them. I'm saving them all. Oh my goodness. Anyway, hi everybody. How are you all?
I'm doing fairly well.
It took me a sec. I had to like press the button to see how their hands were. Oh my god. All right, so there has to be several ways I go about this now. Boop boop boop. This will take me a second to set up.
I'm back and you haven't changed.
It's complicated.
What do you mean?
It's complicated. I'll get it. Don't
Okay.
worry about it.
If I finish my Baby Bell cheese, and you
Uh-huh.
haven't changed.
Don't worry, it'll be fine. I just got to do this now as well.
I gave Blue
I'm
a
getting- I'm
choice.
getting outta here.
Oh, okay. I think I understand.
I'm getting out of here. I gotta get out. I gotta go.
All right, fine. Fuck you.
And then I gotta go to the settings I have on here so that I can put me on there. Config. Load own reactive image. Thank you very much. Haha, it me. Hello. Okay, so let's go ahead and switch over, shall we? Oh my god, Den, thank you very much.
Is it still a Troy saga? The next one won't be. Yum, yum, yum.
Hello.
I'm so confused. So,
Oh my god.
They made you Odysseus and Penelope?
And Calypso.
Oh,
if you
and
look at their
Calypso.
hands.
Oh.
She wants to do the heart and he's just thumbs up.
That's so fucking funny.
Very funny, very ha ha ha.
Well then.
That's so fucking stupid.
It's like trying to do the little heart and it's just
She's also
it's
crying.
wonderful.
Yep. All right.
Not
Then.
in this
Wonderful.
timeline.
I could
bitch.
also if I because I said it was a little complicated, I could also do this where I'm talking now as Calypso.
Oh, okay. That's neat.
Yeah. Anyway.
Okay. Well.
Fun.
That's awesome.
Thank you, Dan. Much appreciated.
Yeah. Hell
Then
yeah.
is fucking unhinged. It's great.
Alrighty.
Let me get the thing back up because I turned it down to so that I didn't spoil what that was whenever I was changing.
Yeah.
Mwah.
Alrighty. So the next one, we only have one Polyphemus animatic.
Ooh.
It's fun.
Yeah, now we're not doing like every song, right?
Yeah. Now we're not doing every song.
Yeah.
We will be here for way too long.
Yes.
So, oh, this one is great. Yeah, I've not seen this one. This one is also Merxy. So we'll see what how this one is. Cyclops arc is very untouched when it comes to animatics. I think before we get right into it, I think the reason for that is because too many of the songs in the Cyclops saga bleed into one another.
It's just not a continuous thing.
It's honestly more of a continuous song than separate. And in order it's too much work. It's too much work. If you might as well it just doesn't work. I honestly was thinking of skipping the Cyclops saga completely.
How dare you?
But the thing is though, it was like I do like Polyphemus.
Yeah.
So, you know, I was like, I at least want to listen to that one. All the other ones, they're kind of fucked. So either way.
Yeah.
Alrighty then. 3, 2, 1, 3.
Nobody knows how to say go anymore.
Nope.
Everybody wants to be unique.
Yeah, I'm special. I'm real special. I'm so special they have a special bus just for me. I can't believe this cave has all this for us to keep.
Look at all the things that I said were correct. Oh man.
This is quite the treat.
There are enough sheep here to feed the entire fleet.
It's almost too perfect, too good to be true.
Why would the Lotus Eaters pass up on all this food?
Also, why'd they call it a scary cave? Oh.
Also, why was it?
This. Yeah. I love this design.
Oh.
Ooh.
I love it.
Hey there.
Oh. They went for fucking full blown.
Yeah.
Oh, it's got hoofsies.
Yeah. Cyclopses have hoof
Come in
feet.
peace.
What? You killed my sheep.
Not Polo.
Oh, he's got a vagina mouth.
What gives you the right to deal a pain so deep?
It's like a crab head.
Don't you know that pain you sow is pain you reap? Time to drink your blood over where you stand.
Oh, this is the older version too.
Life now is in my hand. Before I'm done, you will learn that it's not so fun to take. You came to my
Look, there's a Winion.
Little guy. Where's the baby?
Well, not everybody came to the ship, so they just gave it to somebody else. I don't know.
That's true. Yeah. It's still on the ship.
I love that little cut for the reflection.
Ooh, I love the using of the beats. Doom,
Yeah.
doom, doom.
He is terrified too, right there. I love that.
Just
Look at the scaling.
well, I love that they're
Love it.
using those beats.
Yeah.
Oh, I love how he looked over to the Lotus Eater when he's talking about the wine. Because he puts
Yeah.
the fucking stuff in it. That's he's like, looks to the Lotus Eater. Oh, right. I can fuck you up.
I love this shot coming. Mm-hmm. It's like have the fucking arrow in the foreground. No bloodshed. Fucking dickhead.
I'd like to thank you. Stranger, what's your name?
My name is nobody, nobody, nobody.
The fact that he was
love
thinking
this.
this far ahead is just really good. Like
The shadow,
knowing, like
fucking-
Odysseus.
Yep. The fucking shadow making them have horns.
I'm so glad we see eye to eye.
What? Don't worry, guys. I got this.
Ah, fuck.
Watch out!
Oh shit.
Yep.
Okay, never mind.
And they also did the follow up to that same artist.
Oh.
They did do Survive. Leads right into that one. This is good.
This is what I fucking mean.
Yeah?
What the fuck? I kept thinking they were different, the same song.
No, they're separate.
God, that's
They just lead into one another.
I hate that.
All right, if you want to watch
No.
Merxie.
No. What part of my playlist is long enough?
Hee.
No, maybe
Oh, yeah,
we'll
no,
go back to it. But then
Yeah.
I'm just gonna
Any
blue ball
case.
myself again because it's gonna be only that song. No. Overruled.
In any case, that's my favorite interpretation of Polyphemus I've ever seen. It's very clearly a child of the ocean god. Look at that weird crab that they got going on.
That is definitely fair. 2 issues.
We're skipping a lot going to Ruthlessness.
Absolutely, because fuck the rest
Oh,
of the
it's Neil.
Cyclops
You're skipping the
saga.
song where he yells his name while he's leaving.
Here's the thing. Again, the reason I decided to generally skip the Cyclops saga is because of the reason that just fucking happened.
Exactly.
We'd have
I
to
have
put in the
commentary on that one specifically though.
yes. Go Lynn. Go Lynn.
It's fine.
No. Go Lynn. Go Lynn.
Do it.
Also, this next animator is fucking crazy. They're an industry animator. I love this person. Their shit's great.
Lynn wants to
You see their-
talk.
Well, if she would start to talk, I'd stop talking.
He's typing. Give her a moment. Don't
No.
change the.
You're right. We should hold
So the
off.
thing
We
that's
should all
always got
stare.
me there is that as a writer, it's a massive character break for Odysseus to reveal himself.
It would be. Yeah.
It's just what he does in that moment. Like it really comes down to like if he doesn't, then nothing happens, right? It is a somewhat like thing of him going like, why are you all of a sudden being arrogant? You've never been really arrogant before this. But like if he doesn't do it, the Odyssey doesn't happen.
Yeah. No.
Yeah.
It
things.
sucks. Like maybe have somebody else call him Odysseus or something would have been better. But at that point, you then also don't get Athena leaving him. You also
Yeah.
don't get like his people like losing faith in him. It's unfortunately a very needed thing that happens.
Oh, certainly. It's necessary for the story. He'd just never do it.
Mm.
Yeah.
The way that I always see that in the story, because that happens in almost every single iteration, if not all of them. The way I always see it is that he's just fed up. Like
Yeah.
he's like, hey, I've done so many fucking things. I just lost my friends and I just overcame this odd. And now someone in my brain is telling me to calm the fuck down. Fuck you. I'm Odysseus of Ithaca. I kicked your ass. I blinded you. Know that it was me that did it. deuces, and then he like goes home and then goes like, why the fuck did I do that? I'm such an idiot. Oh god.
Yeah.
Everybody loves like getting on Eurylochus for like opening the bag, but like it would not have needed to happen if if he
Yeah.
did not say shit. Like eventually
So the thing there is that he
maybe
actively doesn't want to do it usually, but he's goaded into it against his entirely correct better judgment.
like eventually Poseidon, if he leaves the Cyclops alone, if he leaves Polyphemus alone, eventually Poseidon will find out who did it, right? Like gods are not omnipotent, but they will be like, okay, somebody came here, stole your sheep, attacked you. Who was in the waters around there? Let me go ask other people. But by that
You
time,
could just
they'd
like
be
ask
in
a
Ithaca.
fish.
Yeah, by that time they'd be in Ithaca. So like it's very much like a bunch of stuff needed to happen, and it's interesting. It's an interesting way to go about it.
Yeah. I was gonna also mention, just going back to the Polyphemus animatic. I have two tiny issues. One, and they're both very pedantic. One,
Okay.
the Winyan being there.
Okay.
Hear me out.
Can't believe you're a Winyan hater.
The Lotus Eaters, because in this case that's a Lotus Eater.
Mhm.
They know that this is the scary cave.
It's true.
Why the
They
fuck would they go in there?
He's like super high.
If anything,
knows?
this Winyan would be like, no guys, I'm serious. You don't want to go
You are-
there.
You are 100% correct. Like,
It is
I
a
didn't
very
think on it 'cause I'm like,
pedantic
I like
reason.
him.
That one didn't get the memo. Yeah, okay, that one was on
That
me
was
on the special
stupid
bus.
one. That was the stupid one.
That one came with me on the bus. So, the point being is that, again, if
They're polite.
that was their polities. Yeah, maybe you guys can't talk
That
to
was
it.
their policies.
Like, that's my first complaint. No Lotus Eater would fucking go to this cave. Absolutely not. The second one, for as very interesting as the design is,
It's distracting.
it's very distracting.
Yeah.
They definitely went for a monster.
cool.
They definitely went for a horrifying, like, creature that came out of your nightmares. But I look at this thing and I remember, and this is very pedantic. At the end, when Odysseus reveals himself and everybody fucks off, the note was that the Cyclops turns back to see them leave and smiles. That thing can't smile.
Mm-hmm. It's also just the idea of, again, it's a really cool monster. It's a really
it's a
neat
wonderfully designed monster.
It's not a Cyclops. Like,
No.
you know, it is a Cyclops, but it's not a Cyclops. That's not what
Fun
you would
fact.
see a depiction of. It's not a giant. It's a monster. It's a demon even almost.
Yeah, I'd say it's more
crab
of it's more to a demon than a monster. What was I gonna say?
The drunk when you
It's
woke up.
actually a lot more faithful to Cyclopean myth than the one-eyed ogre we're used to.
I'm not
the one in
surprised.
story.
Yeah.
You know? Again, I like when Squeaky's saying you can't have this thing smile. This thing can't give
Any facial
any
expression.
kind of expression. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
it's just terrifying.
We only knew it was crying because we saw tears. But like there's not a lot to work with to kind of show emotion. And at least in the case of Epic the Musical, it's able to emote. It's crying, it's weeping, and then as everyone leaves, it smiles a mischievous smile. Like someone who's like, I'm gonna tell daddy on you. That is important. That is a very important thing, because that is the, if it was a visual, but in this case it's your cue as a viewer that this is going to bite them in the ass if you haven't read the Odyssey. This is going to bite them in the ass.
Yeah, the eunuch mouth is weird, but the hooves and freaky horns aren't odd for a classic Greek Cyclops.
Oh yeah. Again, this design could have easily worked if the mouth wasn't a fucking cooch. Take out the coochie mouth. We don't need. I understand it because it's also crab, the coochie mouth cannot smile. And that's all you need to fix. Just turn that, just 90-degree that shit.
I think you're just racist to vagina mouths.
I can't be racist to vagina mouths. I have a vagina mouth of my own. Anywho, next song.
But there are also, like, again, the last thing I will say,
Yeah.
while it's not something that is relatively, like, obviously common, they don't really make statues like this, but there are depictions of Cyclopses just being large men,
Yeah.
like from back
Just
in
big
those
guys.
days. Well, it's usually monstrous, but there are depictions of it.
Yeah.
That's really fun. Giant monsters come in all shapes and sizes. I just like when they look like fucking nightmares. That's really cool.
No, it's a wonderful design. It's that thing of later on when the Circe saga happens, the first monster that Odysseus can think of is a Cyclops because it is definitely a root of one of now his newly acquired traumas. It makes sense. And if this thing came out, it makes sense. But for very pedantic reasons, it doesn't work.
Look, I want to see an animated showdown between Polyphemus like this and the Chimera. Let's be real.
That being said, oh my god, we finished the Cyclops saga. It happened in the blink of an eye. Because we're not going back. We have 2 ruthless animatics to go through.
Let's go.
This one is by Neil Illustrator. I have seen this one, but Neil's work is an absolute treat.
So good.
Most of Neil, before even watching Epic, I was shown Neil Illustrator's work by Den and by Anthony. And I will say, for as much as I enjoyed them, I wish y'all fucking waited for me to watch it before fucking showing me this. Because I feel like I would have appreciated them a lot more after the fact. That being said, they are still wonderful.
Alrighty, counting down.
Okay, Lynn, count us down.
3, 2, 1, go.
Thank you for saying go. You're my favorite.
Here we go.
You're welcome. Damn right.
They went full-blown animated.
Yeah, they did.
It's like, oh no, he's hot. Oh yeah, no, he's fucking hot.
Yep.
Like 10 out of 10, drown me, please, daddy. Drown me.
Where's the baby?
It's in the bag.
Someone grab the baby.
I like how Poseidon was looking around and then
The
finally
artist
saw it.
draws the sons of Kronos hot as fuck.
Yep. Yeah, I'm Italian.
You're like, please grab the baby.
I love this. Fucking horse waves.
Again, where are the Lestragonians? Where the fuck are they? They're supposed to be here.
The way Queen
Erasure.
shaped his horses was so good.
Okay. Yep. The fucking eye roll. The sass.
Hey, I killed a lot of people. I do like that they're focusing a lot on what's happening on the ships.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
So fucking cool.
The horses are so good.
Yeah, the horses are good. I love this little bit.
Just to show you exactly why he's pissed.
Poseidon, we meant no harm. We only hurt him to disarm him. We took no pleasure in his pain.
And again, this is Odysseus trying to be logical, and it's
Not a single I'm sorry.
Even sorry wouldn't have probably worked, but he might have liked it more.
Yeah. No, yeah.
He didn't ask for an excuse. He asked
Exactly.
for an apology.
Mm-hmm.
He gave you one shot and you blew it.
Yeah.
That was probably the difference of I kill you or I kill everyone.
Yeah.
Yep.
You done? When does a ripple become a tidal wave? 43 left under your command. When does a man become a master? I am your darkest moment. The monster that always draws near. Any last words? All I gotta do is open this bag. What?
Look how much the bro ship is being shown in this.
Oh yeah, no, definitely.
And I love this shot the most. It's in his hair!
Oh yeah, no, because he
The
is the,
fleet's
he
there.
is the ocean. He is the ocean.
It's so good!
They make Poseidon look like he's in a fucking Disney movie, and I love it.
Yeah,
I do agree with Eclair in the chat. I do think that Poseidon basically would have just seen any actual apology as an admittance of guilt.
Yeah.
But like I said during this, I'm pretty sure that was the difference between your boat specifically dying
and everybody
every
else.
boat around dying.
It's that, and again, like Cerberus also said, his very next line is pretty much, "It's dumb that you believed me."
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Where again, he's like the line between naivety and hopefulness. You were so naive and hopeful that all you had to do was apologize, and I'd leave y'all fuckers alone.
There's just many
I like to
things
think
going
that
on there where it's like there was no
There's
possibility.
No.
The ending always
I
throws me.
think it's a thing.
No, you go
I was
first.
gonna
Chris.
say, I think the whole I'll let you apologize is more one, he wants him to admit that he feels bad and wants to apologize, but he's still gonna do it anyway because that's the whole part of the song. But the fact that he couldn't even, when given he couldn't have known that wasn't an actual out. Even when presented with the easiest out, he still couldn't even bother to try and apologize.
Yeah.
He just kept deflecting and excusing himself. He can't even admit when he fucked up. The absolute arrogance of this little shit.
And again, it's that thing of, we know as the audience members and people who've already seen this that that's not gonna fucking work, because it also renders the entire song moot.
It also doesn't work because you permanently crippled his fucking son? Like, of course he's not gonna let you go. Would you let him go if someone did that to Telemachus?
We are gonna get another ruthlessness here.
Yes.
So maybe so that we don't.
We'll see.
Push too much.
We'll see what the other one did. But again, Neil Illustrator, phenomenal. Like, there's some part that beginning is pretty much fully animated. Like, wonderful.
The only thing I do have is, again, I also agree with Captain Kojo that the ending is a little bit off with all of them looking super relieved at the end. Like, I get they just survived. But like it is definitely like going against the next song where everybody's super fucking depressed and just exhausted.
It's that moment where Odysseus sees the bag and he's like, ah, that little.
Hey.
I get that the point's it's supposed to be like a eureka moment, that he's like, the bag. That's how we can get out of here. The bag. But I don't know what would have been another way to do it. But yeah, I can kind of also see that. But
if I would have like been the person commissioning something like this, for example,
I would have asked for that to be changed.
I would have most likely been like, hey, have him like be like staring down over the ship, like just absolutely fucking distraught, see the bag, and then maybe shoot an arrow at it or something, like to break that thing open. If you really must have it not in his hands at the moment.
Well, I would have probably just changed the face he made, where instead of a have an oh.
Yeah, that could also definitely work.
Like,
He's very,
shit.
Everyone's very like action hero happy at the end, and that's a little bit off.
It's a little bit
I mean,
like,
to be fair, I interpret it as that momentary relief of, oh, thank fuck, we didn't all just get slaughtered,
Oh,
and then
that's
it's like
what it
the
was.
reality sets back in after just,
yeah.
okay,
I
the
wouldn't have had
adrenaline's
it be
gone.
in the water, just because, I mean, he jumped in the water, against Poseidon.
Yeah,
Bad
no,
idea.
that was a stupid pill moment, yeah. But yeah,
Again, why I'm like, maybe going at it with a bow or something, but
yeah, no, I definitely agree with the bow part,
Or
where it's just
spear.
like, it doesn't matter how I open the bag. The point is that it's open, and it gets us out.
let's
But
go
yeah,
into the
the
next
chronos
ruthlessness.
are hydrated Ganon with Neil, and it's great.
Oh yeah, again, Neil's...
Let's go into the next ruthlessness. That way, if we have any more ruthlessness comments, we can like either compare with the other one, or we can say more on the song itself.
Neil's Poseidon is really fucking hot, though.
I hope the other two Neils are on here.
Because we are 9 out of 47.
Fuck, I want him to drown me. Okay. His waterboard me with his balls.
All right, hit the fucking... Okay, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, get it.
That is not how that works. You cannot do that and
I
expect me to
needed
be
a
ready.
second, bro. This one's from Any Flama. 3, 2, 1, go.
I like it. Flama too. I like this song.
Ooh. Ooh, the horse.
Poseidon times 7.
In all my years of living, it isn't very often that I get pissed off. I try to chill with the waves, but damn, you crossed the line. I've been so gracious, and yet you hurt the son of mine. That's right, the Cyclops you made blind is mine. No. I'm left without a choice and without a doubt. Yes, the pack of wolves are swimming with the sharks now. I gotta make you bleed. I need to see you drown.
Ah, the horse.
I need to make you learn how ruthlessness is mercy upon ourselves. Ruthlessness is mercy upon ourselves.
Okay, I like the horse. Little, like there's a lot of horse.
A Greek who reeks of false righteousness, that's what I hate. 'Cause you fight to save lives, but won't kill and don't get the job done. I mean, you totally could have avoided
Oh, thank
all
you.
this had you just killed my son. But no.
You fucking dropped that
Amazing.
bitch.
The baby!
Okay, this is way too much. What the fuck is going on here?
It's being a little weird.
Okay, well that lost at some points. Fucking seizuring here. What the fuck?
And now it is finally time to say goodbye. Today you die, unless of course you apologize for my son's pain and all his cries. Poseidon, we meant no harm. We only hurt him to disarm him. We took no pleasure in his pain. We only want
I want to see what you think is so funny.
Odysseus barely looked like he gave a fuck whenever he was trying to beg for his life right there.
And hopefulness is almost invisible, so close your hearts. The world is dark and ruthlessness is die.
See, I can understand it here. It's the soldiers drowning.
Drowning.
Yeah.
The perspective. But what the fuck was the other one?
What have you done? When does a ripple become a tidal wave? 43 left under your command. The monster that always draws near. Any last words? All I gotta do is
Okay.
open this
No.
Yeah. To be fair, it matches the tone shift just perfectly. And how out of left field it is totally.
By the way, look here at this bag. Okay.
Yeah.
Remember me.
Good highs, low
All right.
lows.
So, Aniflama, love your work. I'm gonna teach you a thing called tonal dissonance.
I
To be
think if
fair,
I
the song's
hadn't,
also suffering that.
I think if I hadn't just seen the other one, I probably would have liked this one a lot more. There are things that I disliked from the first one that I didn't
First
really
was-
get into.
Pulling it from
I
behind his back is very silly. If it was on the ground at his feet when he's looking down, it would have been much better.
yeah. I think that they did it very well in the first one to give a reason why Odysseus didn't just immediately use the bag, which again he wouldn't have just immediately used it either way. But like I do think that that's good. I liked how this one had a lot more horse imagery, but it got a little bit out of hand.
Before he started killing everybody, the horse was kind of overstaying its welcome. I was like, I get it. He's also the god of horses.
I liked the design of this one. I wish that he had pupils in a lot of cases. But I did like the design. Because like one of the big things that distracted me from the one before this was the big fucking water arm. Because the only like real like Olympian god that's supposed to be handicapped is Hephaestus. But like, you know, it's whatever. It's a design, people decide it, it's whatever. A lot of this was just it really worked when all the soldiers were drowning.
Yeah, that was really good.
But a lot of this was like kind of abstract action. Very like dark, and it got very much into the shaking of Odysseus. It's like, what have you been doing? What's happening?
Yeah, this was I don't know what the fuck this was.
Perspective, I think, of him tossing him around like a rag doll.
Maybe I think that's what it was.
That's supposed to be.
I think that's what it was. But it was too much, and it just seemed like I don't know what to do in this part of the song, so I guess I'm just gonna scribble lines and call it right.
Again, if I didn't just watch the other one, I feel like I would have liked this one a lot more.
Yeah, that's on me.
It's very much pantomime baby though. Amazing.
Yeah, I love that the water, like little baby-shaped water, just drops it.
Yeah.
I still think that whenever he's telling Odysseus to apologize, like it is very much like whenever he's on the ground looking back, there's a point where he starts, it looks like he's singing. It is at 2:40. It looks like he is basically just like, fine, I'm sorry.
Yeah, no.
And that's where I was giggling at before. It's just like,
yeah,
and it's very much like that's what had me giggling that time.
It was fucking face.
And
obviously I'm lying to you, face.
And the smile right after that, because if we go a little bit ahead, when he's in the next scene, he's like sort of got like a bit of like a not a smirk, but like a very much like, hey buddy, I'm sorry,
we didn't mean to.
Yeah. And it's like, this Odysseus deserved it.
Yeah, this Odysseus is not taking it seriously.
Yes.
This Odysseus fucked around and found out.
He's taking the piss and he knows it, and he's just like, "It's fine, I can do
and
that."
So when Poseidon looks at him like, "Bitch, are you serious?"
Yeah,
at 2:52, he's like, "Bitch, for real? Is this how you apologize? Do you call this shit an apology? You want? Did you forget your ukulele at home, bitch?"
Oh my god. Yeah. So there are parts of this one that I like more than the other. I like the design of Poseidon a lot more in this one. Again, I just wish he had pupils in a lot of cases.
Yeah, it's going for the whole god thing in that aspect.
I do like how he kind of has pupils there, but barely.
I really liked when he did like the really twisted nightmare horse.
Oh, like the big, the weird toothy horse. Yeah. That was great.
That's so good.
That was so good.
That is so horrifying.
That's
and
the
best part.
You go. Yeah, you.
The best part is he's saying
302.
the best part of this nightmare was whispering to Odysseus. It's the same shit he said to Polyphemus.
Oh yeah, no. I was gonna
It's
say
so
Deco at
much
340. 340. That shit's terrifying.
That's some berserk shit right there, bro.
Oh yeah, when he's like right over his shoulder.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And what makes that smile so much
It's
more
so
like
good.
what makes it again, it's like it's him being in that horse form and being behind him, being like, you see what I did? See what happens when you piss me off, motherfucker?
You see the consequences of your shitty actions.
You want to try
It's
again?
very much if a little bit of horse was left out of the beginning,
Yeah.
it would be this would have been great. And again, if some of those moments where they didn't really understand or know what to do, so they just sort of shook things
The worst part is,
out, I think this would be a much better animatic for me.
the sailors drowning, they understood perfectly. I don't know what happened in the first half though.
Yeah,
Like, I think they wanted to go for like a fucking God of War thing.
I'm not
This
gonna.
is not me saying.
This
This is not me saying.
Yeah,
I hate
this
it.
is just.
I
This
know.
is just.
a little clumsy.
Yeah,
That's
he just grabs Odysseus and starts fucking flopping him around like a rag doll, and like, okay, I get that, but that was too much. And then you do it again. You do it again for the last bit, but the last bit hits so much better than this one. And maybe it's supposed to be foreshadowing, but it just didn't hit as well. Again,
I also enjoy how ruthlessness shows that this isn't even just about vengeance. It's that a human showing mercy after crippling him and giving his name is so stupid it's insulting.
Yeah.
Like you put signs like, if you just killed him, I'd be less angry.
Yeah.
But here we are.
Like, again, it's like the way he slinks away from Odysseus when he tells him, like, you know, the monster that always draws near, and he's just like, I know where you are. I'm watching you. And then, yeah.
If the fucking dropping the baby wasn't clear that he's been watching him for a while.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Which I love that. Like the little things always you make
Yeah,
those impacts.
I also love that he's threatening to kill the baby that they canonically have.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When you boil it down to it, what I love about Poseidon and Odysseus' beef here, it's two fathers, and this one father just maimed another one's son.
Yeah.
So you got that whole parallel going on between Poseidon and Odysseus there.
This one is a good one.
Puppeteer?
Puppeteer is also going to be really good. But yeah.
I thought you said this one as in we're moving on.
No. I was going to say, like, Any Flamas is a good one. It has its issues, but it's still a really solid one.
Yeah, it's very good. Again, the designs were fantastic.
Yeah. So
and the terror, like the actual horror elements to it, was really good.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
those horror the imagery is great. Hey.
now the next three animatics are pretty much most of the Cersei saga.
Oh, it's all GG, so yeah, it is.
It's all GG. It's all GG. So yeah, count us down.
3, 2, 1, go.
A little bit of use of colors, man.
Captain, I have something that I must confess. Something that I must get off my chest.
I do love, and people don't give enough credit for this, I do love that as soon as it happens, he tries to confess it.
Yeah.
Even though I know Odysseus doesn't want to hear shit, right? Odysseus is like, I don't want to hear this right now. I don't want to fucking deal with anything else. But like, he does at least try to say, like, Captain, I fucked up, man.
Okay.
Those leaves don't move though. Yeah, they sure are there.
I mean, they're slightly moving.
Eurylochus, back so soon. Where's the rest of your crew? And by the gods, what happened to you?
We came across a palace. Inside we heard a voice. It seemed to show no malice. To greet it was our choice, but nothing could prepare us for the power that awaited inside.
What did this palace hide?
Sir.
Since we left home, we faced
faced a variety of foes from a wide range of places. Gods, monsters, you know the roster. Hostile creatures that we could resist. But this was a hell of a twist, cause we are weak to a power like this. What was it? A woman.
Yeah.
She was so fucking cute in that picture.
Yeah.
A woman. What?
Yeah. What?
A woman. Come inside. I don't know why,
God,
but
I love
her,
Cersei.
that pose she had in just sounds like fucking Cersei brings the party.
Yeah. I love that this design of Cersei's outfit is what it made for you.
Yeah.
Yep. I see now.
Cersei is
Also,
a
this Cersei
wonderful
Paul.
character.
Inside the meal, she had cast a spell. They began to squeal and grow snouts and tails. She changed them.
I've got all the power, yeah. I've got all the power. No, I'm not a player, I'm a puppeteer. No, I don't play, I puppeteer, yeah.
They transformed,
This is the price.
and it wasn't quick.
We paid a
She
little.
turned our men
The world is not
from men to pigs.
Also, we see you there with the magic spell that none of them could resist was a beautiful human saying, come inside.
Yeah, he does that.
We have to go save them.
No, we don't.
Nuh-uh.
No.
We've learned. Every single task is so much more than what we've earned. Think about the men we have left before they're none. Let's just cut our losses, you and I, and let's run.
Of course
We gotta
I'd like to
save them.
leave now.
Do we?
Of course I'd like to run, but I can hardly sleep now, knowing everything we've done. There's no length I
We have a
wouldn't
baby
go.
to take care of.
If it was you I had to
Oh.
save. I can only hope
Showed
that
Hermes.
you stay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can hear her still,
No one will find
and her voice deceives.
their way between.
What if she can't be killed?
My nymphs and
Would
I,
you choose to leave?
their love and queen.
I don't know.
Where's the 360?
All the power, yeah. I've got all the power. No, I'm not a player, I'm a puppeteer. No, I don't play,
I really like this design for Cersei.
There it is.
Here it is. Here it is.
Wait, no, wait, my gauntlet. No.
I have to try.
I've got all the power, yeah. I've got all the power. No, I'm not a player, I'm a puppeteer. No, I
Piggies.
don't play, I'm puppeteer, yeah.
Like the stained glass window she walks by had a goat and a snake on them.
That one
That was
was
a
Well,
really good
puppets in
one. That was a
There was
really
little
good one.
puppets in the corner.
the fucking a woman.
I gotta go back to that.
It was it's most replayed, I think. Yeah, right there. It's like 140.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm at 141. And
139.
Perfect. I'm at 141, and it shows Odysseus
Odysseus.
in it as well. He's just like, eh.
What?
What?
What the fuck did you just say to me?
Incredible.
What? I just love Odysseus' disbelief of what?
It's, I'm telling you.
Look at her little kitty face.
I'm
Yeah.
telling
All
you,
you have is a kitty face.
delivery can make or break something.
Oh,
But
definitely.
when it hit, but when you do it right, it hits so fucking hard. That what?
I love how it comes after Eurylochus being like gods, monsters, all that shit. Trojan War. We couldn't handle this one. What? A single woman? Huh?
No. The way Eurylochus also delivers it, a woman. What?
What?
Like what? Because it's just
Just
like
so matter of factly. Just what? As if that
because
is like
he's building it up. He's like gods, monsters. You know the roster. What was it? A woman. That's it. Yeah, a woman. Sorry.
Oh, that's Cersei's
Sorry.
so cute. Look at that fucking.
That's just I imagine like after Eurylochus says a woman and he's like, what? And he's like just a shrug like
It's great because of how he leads into it by going full military posture and going into a speech.
yep.
And so he's giving a fucking actual after battle report. And it's like, what? God damn it, Eurylochus.
Yep. Yeah, Kojo says
very fun.
hadn't even brought up the magic and stuff, just a pretty lady was enough. Gods, monsters, you know the entire roster is less than one woman. Alrighty.
That sounds pretty Greek.
Shall we move on? Shall we move on to Done For?
Yeah, we skipped Hermes' song.
Fuck you,
We did-
Hermes. Thanks for the help, nerd. Skates off towards Cersei.
Yep.
Skateboards away.
Alrighty. Thank you for food. All right. 3, 2, 1, go. This is very old.
That Hermes is
That's-
my
this is the
favorite,
old school
but
one.
wouldn't you like doesn't have much for animatics.
Piggy.
That was some original Macross animation.
All I did was reveal their true forms.
You turn them into pigs.
I don't know who you are nor why you're here.
Huh.
But let me make this one thing clear.
Okay.
I've got people to
This is like super draft. Holy shit.
It's the original.
If you make one wrong move, then you're done for. Anything I don't approve, then you're done for. I could put a spell on you and you're done for. Boy, you better run or soon you will be done for.
I don't mean to tip your scale, but you
Oh.
will fail at placing any spells on me.
Hmm.
State a flower, one that drains your power, so you better
This is when they released them in teases.
for me.
Yep, this is the teaser version.
Everything got weird.
That's right. It sounds like it's been filled on a fucking potato.
Yeah, that's the old drafts used to be that way.
This root from the ground with my bare hands.
Hermes gave it to you, didn't he?
Okay, fine, yes, but regardless.
Okay.
Okay, fine. Yes, but
Details.
fucking.
Oh, okay. Look at them.
And
Look at them go.
I'll complete it once the
Look at
full
him
song
go.
comes out. So yeah, that was the
Okay.
old draft version.
Okay, well, yeah. Nope, they didn't do the best.
With the popcorn.
Yep.
we have the There Are Other Ways at least.
Yeah,
in the
nope,
next
there we go. Okay.
Spicy kind of, oh yeah, all right. This is gonna be good.
Oh, some spicy connotations. I'm ready.
Spicy. Oh,
All right.
whoa. Oh,
Geeko,
wow.
count us down for the spicy connotations.
3, 2, 1, go.
Ah. I'm sorry.
No, you're fine.
There are other ways of persuasion. There are other modes of control.
There are other means of deceit.
There are other roads to the soul. There are other actions of passion.
You have so much
I love that
left to
she's meaningfully
learn.
taller than him.
Want to
Oh my
see
god, the hair. Yes, goals.
Yeah.
Queen.
show me that you're willing to
Bella. Don't be afraid. Think of your past. Don't break when there is so much power that there's no puppet here.
This is the price we pay enough. There is
He's like, no.
so much power, but there's no puppet here.
I can't.
Penelope.
Penelope.
Back at home,
I can't. I have to set a good example for the baby.
She's my everything, my Penelope.
And the baby's watching. They can't be watching.
Like, he's actually gonna be pissed at me anyway later. I don't need him knowing this.
I have seen
He just flops on the couch.
She's like, what the fuck?
is out to
She was not expecting this.
So I beg you, Cersei, grant us mercy and let us puppets
Hmm.
Poseidon, eh?
It's like, fine.
There might be a way to evade him.
Cersei is so much of a like big figure in the original Odyssey. Like, they come back to Cersei so many times.
Actually, wait. Hey, you want a baby?
Hey.
I know of a brilliant prophet.
I'm seeing the Ursula.
This prophet is dead.
There it is. Okay.
There it is.
I'll get you to the
Look at this fucking design of them.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Oh.
It's really cool.
Yeah.
Too bad they didn't make one for that song.
Yeah.
Wait, you're helping us?
Also yet, in the original, body being faithfully steel bait? Super not a thing.
Yeah, but like in a lot of what I was more saying is they come back to Cersei like 3 times throughout the entirety of the Odyssey. Cersei helps them
I know.
so much.
I've been in love once before. I'm not even gonna try this note. I can't do this note.
He's legit more helpful than the gods.
You guys on the roof. I just saw that. I just caught that the first time. And she hits that fucking note so good, dude. Holy
That note
crap.
is so. That is breath.
Look at that fucking sketch of that.
Penelope.
No, I just saw the dude on the roof. Go back. Keep going. Just when they
Hold
become
on.
men.
Oh, there it is.
is. That's how
D14.
one dies. He gets drunk and falls off the roof and dies.
Oh my god.
That's how that one dude passes away. He doesn't show. He doesn't have a single speaking line until he dies.
You have to give me time code.
That's 310.
Thank you.
Just when they transform.
I'm not even
pretty sure
gonna-
it's 310.
I'm not even gonna try to hit that freaking note. I don't have the breath
No.
control while sitting down to do that
There he
note.
is.
I can do it in the shower
Yeah.
though.
I have no idea. I can't remember what this dude's name is. He has like 2 speaking lines and he passes away. I have no fucking clue. his name.
Elpinor?
I don't know.
The guy that
Oh,
falls off?
we have a few underworlds in here.
Oh yeah, we
Yeah,
do,
we
because
do.
the Underworld's like one of my favorite songs.
It's really good.
I've not seen any
Yeah,
of these
no.
animatics though.
GG's fucking the other ways they did, phenomenal. I love it.
Mm-hmm.
Also, big hair, tall lady Cersei, yes, please.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
the Cersei is
Also-
really, really pretty. Holy shit.
Oh, my
Also,
God.
there's fucking cat motifs everywhere. For obviously, right?
She's
Cersei, but
Because
still,
she's a cougar.
that's no.
Oh.
Anyway,
Oh.
I
Anywho.
think the person who did that, who
Look.
did the one Ruth,
Yeah, you
I
got it.
can't remember. Did they do that?
I don't know.
Yeah, I think the anime that did the Ruthlessness with the Black Ampersand did
And
Done
any
For.
Flama? Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Well,
they
too
did
bad.
do it Done For. Yeah,
Too
very much
bad.
too bad.
We are
Heckin'.
almost a third of the way through.
Yeah, no, we're going at a
Let's-
pretty good
let's try to
fucking pace.
remember.
I wonder what's gonna ruin it. All right.
No, I'm mostly saying that because we're almost a third of the way through, and we're at 2 hours and 50 minutes.
Oh,
yeah,
sorry,
we're
you
going
have
at
a
a bad pace
timetable?
then. Yeah, you're right.
No. It's just wanted to bring it up.
All right.
Yeah, it's from Normandy.
3,
Anyway.
2, 1, go.
Flash warning.
This one is
I'll flash
by.
you.
Technically we started
Clover.
50 minutes in, but yes.
Yeah.
Both.
This one's by Clover.
Oh, this one.
We're clear, no matter what we hear. Full speed ahead.
I love their art style.
Yeah, no, wow. Very
blocky.
expressive. Oh, wow. That Odysseus is hot.
Oh yeah.
So gruff.
They did,
We
they did do a
find
lot
the
of
baby.
Oh, they'll find that fast.
Cersei threw the baby into the underworld.
No,
Yeah,
Cersei,
the baby.
why?
Ooh, the River of Soul. I
They
love.
coughed exactly
I love
one
this.
baby. You can go get it back. Don't worry.
All I hear are screams. Every time I dare to close my eyes, I no longer dream. Only nightmares of those who've died. Nothing's what it seems. And here in the underworld, the past seems close behind. It's like confusing your mind. When does a man become a monster? 558 men who died under your command. Captain,
I don't want the baby to be in the underworld.
Too bad.
He's back with Cersei.
why would you let the Cyclops Every time I dare to close my eyes, I no longer dream. Only nightmares of those who died. Nothing's what it seems. Nothing's what it seems. But in the underworld, the past seems close behind. I keep thinking of the infant from that night. I keep thinking of the infant from that night.
This life is amazing when you greet with open arms. Whatever we face, we'll be fine if we're leading from the heart. No matter the place, or we can light up the world. Here's how to start. Greet the world with open arms. Greet the world with open arms.
Oh.
Boy, this got me whenever I first saw it.
Yeah.
That's
Whenever-
without the
whenever this
animatics,
first showed
bro.
up- yeah, whenever this first showed up in the musical, this got me.
Mm.
Odysseus, when you come home, I'll be waiting. Even if you're the last thing I see, I'll be
I'm
waiting.
right here, Mom. Can't you see? I'm waiting. I took too long
I'll always love you.
and ventured too
I'll stay in
far
your heart.
while you were Bye, Mom. All I hear are screams. All I hear are screams. Every time I dare to close my eyes, I no longer dream. I no longer dream. Only nightmares of those who died. Nothing's what it seems. Nothing's what it seems. But in the underworld, your past is always close behind. Your past is always close behind. Down in the underworld.
That was a good note to end it there.
Mhm.
Yeah.
That was good.
I do think
Yeah.
that one of my favorite decisions that they made in the musical
Mm.
was to, whenever we get to Aphrodite in God Games,
Mhm.
like to have her be mad at the mom instead of any of the like actual like other like forms of love that Aphrodite is usually
Oh, yeah.
associated with.
Mm-hmm.
I love that they have her be mad at
Yeah.
the breaking heart of the mom, and then have Hera be like oh, he never cheats on his wife, you know, like I feel like that's one of the better decisions, is to have Aphrodite like
Yeah.
depicted in a different style than what most people would be like. Aphrodite, her god of kissing, smooching.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And like going emphasis on the mom there is really good. I really like this song.
Yeah.
Mm.
Really sad that note. Fuck.
Yeah, that one was pretty. That one was really good.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
There's like not a lot to say about it.
No, there
Like,
isn't. It's pretty.
It's
Just,
really good.
yeah, it just goes straight to it. All right.
Because
That one
I
was
think we,
Clover. Hmm?
I think what
The
these Underworld
designs are
songs are going to be. Yeah, I think that's what I'm going to be talking about the most. Is what are their interpretations of these moments?
Yeah. Alrighty. This one is by Gwendy.
I also particularly enjoy Open Arms, since it's both
Yeah.
how Polite got there, and shows that, regardless, unless all of them, he's still happy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, again, the underworld isn't supposed to be hell. That isn't what
Yeah.
that isn't what the underworld is.
It's just where everyone
I
dead
see.
ends up.
Yeah.
It is a thing, apparently, at least what the Jorge, the guy that wrote Epic the Musical, had mentioned that in the underworld they don't acknowledge anybody that's there, but the things that they say were their final thoughts. So the fact that Polites is singing Open Arms means that as he was dying, he was hoping that Odysseus wouldn't let go of what he said to him, and to like
Mhm.
to keep following that. Which
Yep.
It's one of those.
In this,
Mhm.
in the musical context, that's a really like kind of
Yeah.
good thing to have. That's not what it actually is, but in the
Yeah.
musical context,
It,
like
it
having
yeah
it be like this is what their last things were, and Polites is only still thinking about good things. That's really nice.
yeah
But like again, it's kind of just another place.
yeah
There's literally like an entire like basically world in the underworld where there's like islands and shit you can go to, and like
mm-hmm.
there's a whole load of like craziness in there if you look into other Greek stories that happen in the underworld. Like there's politics, there's fucking armies, there's craziness in the underworld. It's
There's
really
like
cool.
4 places people end up depending on how cool they were in life.
Yeah.
Kind of, but like in a lot of ways it's unrestrictive. There is a sea in the
And the
underworld
son
that
of
can take you
Kronos who
to
just
all these
wants
other
to
places.
chill, do his job, and not be bothered by the rest of the pantheon.
There's so many cool things
Yeah.
there.
Yeah.
But
So me and Hayes get fucking fucked with all the time, and they're tired of it. It's great.
Mm-hmm.
Leave us
And
alone.
a
This
fluffy
wife.
dog.
Yeah.
And a
His name
dog.
is Spot.
they basically just have another life there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like a whole other life.
Yeah. It's what afterlife technically is. So.
Yep.
Tracks.
Alrighty, so this one is done by Gwendy. And let's 3, 2, 1, go.
Friends, Cersei's instructions were clear. No matter what we hear, full speed ahead until we find the prophet. My comrades.
And this one, they're actually using like a bit of the ritual that Cersei would have had them
Yeah.
use, which is interesting.
Yeah.
Because like they're supposed to hide themselves from the dead.
Good.
Oh, hi, Chiron.
Hi,
Hey,
Cerberus, over there.
Alright, that's pretty fucking spooky, yeah. You're taking it back.
Every time I dare to close my eyes.
I just thought of a thing, I'll tell you later.
Only nightmares of those who died. Nothing's what it seems. And here in the underworld, the past seems close behind. This land confuses your mind.
Buster Sword spotted.
Having the ferryman lead to this place. Ooh.
Ooh.
Oh.
Why would you let the Cyclops live when ruthlessness is mercy? All I hear are screams. Every time I dare to close my eyes, I no longer dream. Only nightmares of those who die. Nothing's what
Okay.
it seems, but in the underworld, the past seems close behind. I keep thinking of the infant from that night. I keep thinking of the infant from that night.
This life is amazing when you treat it with open arms.
Yeah, I got out of the water. Everybody else is in the water. I don't know.
Bleeding from the heart. No matter the place where we can light up the world, here's how to start.
This is literally the thing that Cersei said not to do.
No matter what you hear, don't do anything.
you're stuck in the underworld, pal. That's
Good
you're
job.
dead. You're done. You're fucking done. What the fuck was that?
Why are you throwing an anchor into the river Styx? You want to go?
Hey, I was supposed to stop the ship.
All these years when you come home, I'll be waiting. Even if you're the last thing I see, I'll be waiting. I'm right here, Mom. Can't you see? I'm waiting. I took too long.
Oh. Okay, that hit.
Bye, Mom.
Oh yeah.
Get back on the boat, you idiot! Get back on the fucking boat!
They just need to have your Euroclips come out and just like start dragging. Yeah, yes! Get him! Get him on the boat! Drag him onto the boat!
Oh my god.
Drag his ass! Ah, that was so funny.
Oh, get back in the boat, you fucking idiot.
Her just walking right through him, not seeing him, is the actual
Yeah.
accurate one from the Odyssey.
It really.
Shades don't notice you.
So I thought about this, and I have an excuse in my own brain as to how it works. But if we take what they say in the musical as how the underworld works, then later on things don't make sense. And I'll talk about it maybe more when we get to God Game specifically.
Man.
But like, this is a very good one. I really like this
That one was good. The cast, the fucking, hold on. So first off, so no, not the trip. I want the walking cycle. I'm gonna mute it and I'm gonna do something
At 211.
at 211.
Yes.
And I hope you'll understand what I mean because it's the first thing I thought of.
Oh, yeah, fucking SNES ass, fucking frame anime. God damn it.
I thought
God
the
damn it.
See, Lynn, Lynn knew where I was coming from.
I told you guys as well before this that I have seen some shorts that barely go into some of the songs, right? In this song, that I did see a short, and it was something like, it was called something like Odysseus isn't the only one in hell or something like that. And it shows them going by on the river Styx singing their like hearts out, and it shows somebody on the shore like taking a person like with them like by the hand, and you literally just see Orpheus like watching the boat turn around toward the one they're dragging out, and then they disappear. It's so funny.
I've seen a short of Odysseus doing his whole monster song, and it's just Hades looking out the window like just staring at him, and just like fucking people. Just goes back to work. Just looks at him annoyed and just goes back to doing his paperwork. That's great. Some people do lots of fun stuff in the work.
Yeah, they were able to hit. I think what hit the most with Odysseus's mother is the flashback of like
kid, young adult going to war, fucking
just the whole thing of like
I see a bunch of little shorts or arts with Hades chilling with Polite.
Oh yeah, I've seen those too. Yeah, but yeah, no, the shots of him like growing up, like those fucking hit, bro. Those hit hard, like fuck.
Yeah, those hit.
There
it hurts
was
really bad because he's trying to hug it, but he can't. So
yeah, there's one short that did something similar to this, but instead of this, it showed when she was pregnant with Odysseus. It was just this specific part where it showed her pregnant with Odysseus, when he was younger, like coming home from playing with friends, and then it shows her in two phases of aging as she's waiting for him to come back from the war, and to show that like even before he was born, like I've always been waiting for you, and that's like fuck.
Again, I have more things to say about it whenever we get to God Game specifically, so I'll bring it up then. Okay, we have one more Underworld.
Well, hold on, because I see Din does this all the fucking time, and I love you, Din.
I'm a mama's girl, and your mother sucks.
Yeah, Din. Just because this does nothing for you doesn't mean you're dead inside. Your mom sucks. You don't have the attachment. You don't have that connection with your mom. You unfortunately never did. So of course you don't care, and mother stuff doesn't hit because unfortunately you weren't you weren't allowed to have a good relationship with your mother. That doesn't make you dead inside.
Your mom dying was the oh heck yeah moment.
Yeah, yeah, like, you didn't have a mom, Din, you had a mother. That's the difference. Correction, cucked. Like,
Jesus Christ.
I sucked. There we go. Yeah, like, again, this isn't like
we don't have to go too deep into
yeah,
these.
we're not gonna go too deep in it, but
let's just go ahead and get ready for the last Underworld.
You do this a lot, and I love you, Din, but please. I love you, Din, but please. All right, last Underworld.
Okay.
You want to count us down, Anthony?
3, 2, 1, go.
That's right.
Shut your fucking mouth.
These instructions were clear. No matter what we hear.
I haven't seen this one.
Who did this one? I don't remember.
No matter what we hear, full speed ahead. No matter what, guys. No jumping on the shore and running through the ghosts.
Shi Ching 47. Don't leave the boat until we find the prophet. Don't leave the boat.
Oh, I see. They're doing the pirates
they're doing
thing.
the pirates thing.
That's pretty cool, I'm not gonna lie. That's pretty sick.
Oh yes, nurses.
Every time I dare to close my eyes, I no longer dream. Only nightmares of those who died. Nothing's what it seems.
Hi. That was very high.
What's up?
Oh, Lord.
All I hear are screams. Every time I dare to close my eyes, I no longer dream. Only nightmares of those who die. Nothing's what it seems. Nothing's what it seems.
I'm glad they're showing more of the war here.
Yeah.
Because, like, that's a big thing in the original as well. Is like, it wasn't just his men he saw. It was all of the people that just died in the humongous war that happened.
Yeah.
All the Achaeans.
Whatever we face, we'll be fine if we're leading from the heart. No matter the place or way
Boy, polite.
the word is how to start.
Yo, baby, my butt buddy. You're always my butt buddy.
Also, how's the baby?
Also, how's the baby? See? That was very shippy.
That voice. It can't be. Mom?
Odysseus, when you come home, I'll be waiting. Even if you're the last thing I see, I'll be waiting.
Can't you see I'm waiting? I took too long.
I'll always love you.
And ventured too far.
This is too jump cutty.
A little bit. I can use word in betweens.
Yeah.
Bye, Mom. All I hear are screams. Every time I dare to close my eyes, I no longer dream. Only nightmares of those who died. Nothing's what it seems.
guess it's an earthquake.
Captain, your screaming is shaking the boat.
Also
Captain,
weird
please.
seeing Audie drawn so girlish in a lot of these shots.
Oh,
Don't
okay.
want to
Still-
animate?
okay, but
Shaky
still-
cam. Shaky cam.
I liked that this one showed more of the actual war, because that was
Yeah,
like a big
that was a
thing in
really
this,
good shot
but like
of the infant.
it definitely needed like again
Little-
saying this after seeing the other two. This is obviously
Mhm.
Yeah.
comparison, not saying that some things are bad or certain things are not enjoyable. But it is definitely like watching it after the other two. It's the least favorite of them.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It
The picture of the prophet that drew that looks really nice.
yeah. It's
Yeah, I liked how this stayed on the boat, and that it put quite a bit of effort into giving all the spirits their own look.
yeah.
I also like that
was
they
really
stayed
nice.
on the fucking boat, Odysseus.
My biggest gripe was again during the part with the mom. It was too jump cutty. It didn't feel consistent. Like 1 minute she's there, and then she's not, and then they're hugging, but then she's far away. Like it's
Too much.
Too much. Alrighty.
Yeah, that part in particular needs to feel slow.
Yeah, that needs to be slow. That was
Slow
yeah.
and painful.
Alrighty, this one is Zamina Nazel, and
This
now
is
we're
the only of the epic songs that I have on my vocal warm-ups playlist.
Fucking no longer you.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
But it's very easy. It's very easy to sing.
I like Zemnia. They got good
Alrighty.
stuff.
Alrighty, let's see this one. 3, 2, 1, go.
I am the prophet with the answers you seek.
With the baby you seek.
I see past and future.
Tell us about the baby. How do we get the baby home safe?
Where the baby gets home.
That's not a world I know. What? I see a song of past romance. I see the sacrifice of man. I see portrayals of betrayal and a brother's final stand. I see you on the brink
Okay.
of death. I see you try your final breath. I see a man who gets to make it home alive, but it's no longer you. This can't be. We've suffered and sailed through the toughest of hells. Now you tell us our efforts for nothing. I see your palace covered in red, faces of men who had long believed you're dead. I see your wife with a man who is haunting, a man with a trail of bodies. I see a song of past romance. I see the sacrifice of man. I see portrayals of betrayal and a brother's final stand. I see you on the brink of death. I see you try your final breath. I see a man who gets to make it home alive, but it's no longer you.
I don't think him falling into the river Styx is a good thing.
No.
You don't think he was supposed
It's
to
a-
die
it's-
there? Don't worry, we fished you
more
out, bro.
dramatic.
It's okay.
It's way more dramatic, though.
Eurydice is there.
Long live the king.
It's sad
Look
Odysseus in the
at
blanket.
him. Look at him. He's all wet.
He's just like, oh, yeah.
I did love the depictions of Eurylochus with Scylla, the 6 dead bodies on the floor. It's great.
I liked whenever they first showed the Eurylochus like ghost, and it like was with all the other ghosts. And you could tell it's Eurylochus, but
Yeah,
like it was
hair.
only slightly more detailed than the other ones. It was very good.
Yeah.
Also, something that I forgot whenever I first watched the musical the other week is that Eurylochus is actually he actually is the brother of Odysseus because of him marrying Odysseus' sister.
Yeah, they actually are brothers.
Yeah, so like I completely forgot that. I thought it was like brother in the brother in arms sense, but like
that was
no,
more
they're
like that was
actually brothers.
Polites more. Now Eurylochus literally married in, which there's been people who've done waiting, but with Odysseus' sister, and then it cuts to Eurylochus in the underworld. So you know, people have done that too, because Odysseus came home, no one else did.
Okay.
You know,
I like this one.
This one I feel like played it pretty safe.
Yeah, it wasn't anything super out there, but it was still good.
I am the prophet who will tell you what will happen, but it's not going to make sense, and you're going to leave angry anyway.
It's funny because Odysseus immediately clocked in that he's talking about it, and it's like, oh, there's some bad shit coming. And they try to stop it, and that's how the prophecy happens, because of course it does. It's Greek shit.
So this is by...
I also enjoy the context that the prophet can't actually converse with him. All this is him foreseeing that he was going to give a Greek traveler an existential crisis in the underworld, while he was dying.
It's another reason I want to say the thing I want to say in God Game, because a lot of what they say in here is immediately changed. But we'll talk about it.
This one is by Cizin? I don't know who the fuck Cizin is.
Oh, I think I've seen other things this person has done.
Okay.
I think I've seen other animatics they've done.
Okay. All right. Well, this is from Cizin. 3, 2, 1, go.
I think they've done a Heather's one. I could be wrong though.
Time I've unlocked it. I see past and future running free. There is a world where I help you get home. But that's not a world I know.
Click and drag, zoom.
I see a song of past romance. I see the sacrifice of man. I see portrayals of betrayal and a brother's final stand. I see you on the brink of death. I see you try your final breath. I see a man who gets to make it home alive. But it's no longer.
It's been very safe so far. Let's see what happens whenever things go.
This can't be. We've suffered and sailed through the toughest of hells. Now you tell us our efforts for nothing.
I see your palace covered in red.
Ooh.
Faces of men who had long
I think I immediately remember the Heather's animatic now that they've done.
Yeah, me too.
with a man who is haunting, a man with a trail of bodies. I see a song of past romance. I see
And this little dude just fucking with them.
I love that.
That's great.
Yeah, he's just loving it.
Oh,
Crazy
he's
prophet.
insane.
Yeah, he's a crazy dead prophet.
You should know which one we're talking about now, Squeaky.
I think I do, yeah.
we have art of it.
Oh yeah, he's fucking with him. He's like,
Fucking
well, I'm
man.
done with you now. I like that.
That was really good.
That was really good.
You didn't need to have.
He's so fucking.
like You didn't need to have big crazy shit. You just needed to have like personality, and that was a
Man
lot of
was
that. I
great.
loved
Do
that
it,
one.
man. I'm already dead. You're
That's-
my entertainment.
He's from they did a
Jeez.
Heather's one.
Yeah, it's the one that that we have the thing over. Let me go find it.
So they did Candy Store or
Yeah, it's the candy store animatic, the one that we have the technically
yeah,
three,
no, I
but
know,
the two
I
arcs
know
from.
which one you're talking about, but I don't see it.
It's I have it here. I'll send it to you. You know what? I'll just put it in chat because we're talking about this one, chat.
I never thought I would see sassy, crazy
Oh, there it is.
Prophet. It's
There
so
it
good.
is. Yeah, there it is. I see it now.
Yeah, that one.
I see it.
I think that might be my favorite Prophet.
That one was good.
The expressions, the sinister grin, the fucking flamboyancy.
Like,
It's just like it's sick.
there are some short of course, obviously, again, there are some shorts where, again, like the Prophet's just kind of like, yeah, I'm telling you what's going on, and this
has
is gonna
so
happen
much more
to you.
personality.
Yeah,
I actually really liked them giving the Prophet a crazy personality.
well, because it's that thing too, like
That was great.
with Prophets, there's a little bit of insanity there, because it's like,
Yeah.
I see shit, you might not believe me. Like back then, it's like people that had seizures and shit, like they were considered oracles because they thought that it was the gods like moving through them and fucking with them. And you know, like over time, like the seizures like fuck you up. And again, it's like this dude's blind, he's dead. Like, I don't have to tell you what's going on. You're probably not going to believe me. You're probably going to misinterpret everything.
The main
don't
reason I like it, personally, is that I've always had the question, okay, but why does the Prophet help them?
Yeah. It's like, why
And this one
should I
answers,
help you?
He really isn't helping them.
Yeah. He's like,
He's telling you what's happening.
Yeah.
I'm sure there's a world where I help you. Not
Don't
this
know
one.
it, though.
Literally, the fact they start the song with that is my favorite. Because yeah, in the Odyssey, he just goes right into it.
Because he's crazy, and this is entertainment for him.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty clear the underworld here fucking sucks.
Yeah, this Blister Clan confuses your mind.
Like, again, everything was fine, and then that smile happens, and it's like, he's even like, the fuck?
He's like, oh, that's dangerous.
And then you never see his eyes, and when they do, it's like, he still can't see. He's seeing through you. And then this was great.
This at 148 is great. That the fucking arm straight line.
Well,
just
no,
starts singing.
Well, here's the thing. Odysseus is holding him over the cliff.
Yeah.
That's wind in his hair, bro.
He don't give a fuck. The fucking
Again, like
poses.
the idea that there wasn't anything huge with this. There wasn't like like a bunch of spirits coming by, like showing visions. There wasn't any of that. There was just a crazy dude talking to you, and it's like, I risked everything to come talk to you, and it's like,
and I'm not giving you like the fuck is this?
Not yet. Circe suggests he can help. Adi is assuming he'll help, but man has zero reason to do so, and this characterization solves that, which is great.
Very funny.
Yeah.
I love it. And it's just like going to an actual prophet of they just tell you a bunch of random shit and they tell you to go away.
Yeah.
And it's just, this one just up and leaves. He's like, later.
Yeah. He
As if he has somewhere better to be in the underworld.
He can't see him. He sees right through him. He knows he's there. And then he's like, I don't have to help you. What do I get out of this? I don't get shit. I'm dead already. Like, and that's the thing.
It.
Like the other animatic and the original one from the Epic, like they make a whole cinematic thing out of it, but there's something poignant about there being nothing special here. It's just some guy.
It's my favorite one. It's my favorite one. That is my favorite
solid.
depiction.
Yeah.
It's just some guy.
I get your reactings, and I might be dead, but I am living for them right now.
Yeah, this is the most.
It's just so good. And I also just love when people do like hair effects. Like,
yeah.
He's being it's so cunty. He just has
so
that right there. Fucking 149. That 149, his hand there like, oh Like he's just singing out like, yes, I'm not helping. I ain't telling you shit. The smiles sold me. It's the second half hits.
And when you do see his eyes, he's like smirking with them.
Yeah, no, it's
like I
all.
said, Cezanne does eyes really well. They
And-
do,
Yeah.
they do
Dangling
eyes
him over a
really
cliff
well.
and he's just dancing like, oh, you mad bro?
Like, and here's
Yeah,
the thing, I don't know everything about Tiresias' story, but he got fucked over.
Most prophets do.
Most
So yeah.
prophets in Greek stories.
And
get
that's the
fucked.
thing,
Have you
it's
heard
just
of
like, why
Cassandra?
should they give a fuck about anybody?
Yeah, no one ever listens to them. No one ever respects them. Really, no one gives a fuck. So
Like this right here
other than
too.
that,
159.
even
Just it's not
that
even just
face.
it's not even just the why. Like this is insanity. This is
he is
insanity.
gone.
Eyes wide open.
And another thing too, the bags, the dark
Yeah.
circle. Because again,
yeah.
in life, how many times did this cursed existence keep him awake and stress him and wear out on him? All the shit he's been through. I don't give a fuck how bad you. I don't give a moose's last shit how bad you want to get home, bro.
You know, Tiresias' fucking hair is white as snow from all that stress.
Like, oh yeah, no,
If I
they
would have saw this animatic first,
a
I would have
lot
been like,
of
Din, that one.
a lot of
That one.
Huh?
I said if I would have saw this animatic first, I would have been like, Din, that one. That's what I want.
Like-
Make me the cunt.
this one is so like
He's
this.
so perfect.
It's they did an
I love mine
amazing
right now,
job.
Look at that fucking man's
Like
completely gone.
just that again, that this face just says so much. Like, yeah, I
Yeah.
see it, I see everything, and you're not gonna listen to me.
It doesn't matter what I
It
say,
doesn't matter what I tell you.
because it's still gonna happen
The
no matter
animation
what
on this
you
was
do.
very lazy, but the characterization of the prophet makes it my favorite.
Oh, but that's the thing. At the heart of it, that's what an animatic is. It's never meant to be a fully fleshed out thing. It's a step above a storyboard and a step below full blown finished animation.
Yeah,
I think that in a finished epic the musical, the meeting
This
the
has
prophet,
to be the prophet.
if no, not just this, like this prophet. I mean, the subtle, no special effects, no big booming like visuals, just this dude singing this song to Odie and then just fucking leaving him to contemplate it.
Well, and
No-
again, there
no-
are
no
some
fanfare.
effects. There are some
You know what I
effects.
mean.
They show it in this. Whenever at first everything's all like greened out, everything's all underworld, right? And then as it's like I see your palace like going to red, and like everything goes red. Like that could be like literally the only thing
Which was-
about this, right?
Which the most subdued moment in this musical should be the prophesizing. Just to contrast with everything else of just this guy
I
here.
don't want the prophet to be a stoic mystery man. The madness
I-
makes this song happening at all closes a plot hole. Keep it, make it the canon.
He's
Mhm.
so fucking crazy. It's great. I love him.
Are we ready
faces.
for Monster?
I just want to finish this one off again, just because I love this
Replay.
prophet's also fuck. I'm not super on like insane motherfuckers. Although recently Anax has been hitting real good. This prophet's hot.
Yes, yes, he is.
The point. Oh,
I love
Fuck.
the big long. I love the long unkept nails too.
again, like, cause he's insane. Like,
Yeah,
Oh,
he doesn't groom. He just sits
And the
he's
lashes
in
here.
pain.
Look
Yeah,
at
the
the-
lashes.
again,
the
like,
fucking-
there's just that.
204.
Oh, it's so good.
he's clearly blind, but he can still look at. He still
He's-
sees everything.
He's like, I may be blind, but I still see through your bullshit. It just, again, it's like this fucker. It's like, no, we're done here. This is my song.
And the sassy smirk.
The fucking shitty smirk.
That last half, the prophet's like, by the way, this is my song. I'm singing now. Oh, it's so good. And then he's like, well, I've made my point.
Oh, his last hand gesture is the
Yup.
best.
You
That shit. Bye.
Later.
Bye, bitch.
Just the fucking the dismissive hand gesture as he walks away.
It's so like bye.
Like the
Bye.
moment Odysseus stepped up to him is the moment that he lost all control of his life.
He's gonna go, and now Sazon's gonna go to their masters now.
Well, that was a month ago. Good luck to them.
Hey, girl, studying looks good on you. Okay. That one was good.
Cool.
That one. This one's definitely up there with one of my favorites. Holy shit.
That is fucking immaculate, bro.
Oh,
The
that prophet's
sassy,
hot.
crazy.
That prophet's
Holy shit.
hot. Fuck.
How do you think my life choices if I walked up to this and that was my fucking everything?
That's that thing where it's like, Odie, you're fucked. You know that.
That's
You're
what.
fucked.
If that was me, I'd be like, I'm so fuckless. There's no hope. Holy crap! I'm screwed. Imagine being so fucked the prophet you can't even get help has seen your future and dismisses you with a fucking hand wave and a good luck.
It's have fucking fun. All right, it's time for monster.
All right, let's go.
This
I
one's
may only be able to get through half of these.
half of
Because
these.
if we're gonna be like super like into things going forward, and I don't want to rush us.
No.
But I can't stay up until 3 a.m.
No, that's fair. That's definitely fair. Let's
I'm
go.
just letting you guys know I'm good to maybe go to like 23, 24, and then try this again another time.
Okay, no worries. All right, let's second.
Sorry,
Let's monster by Gigi.
I'm going to do the countdown.
Oh yeah, I forgot. Sorry.
Yeah, he's not watching the stream with us.
3, 2, 1, go.
How has everything been turned against us?
I really love this song. I really love it. As I mentioned during the actual stream thing, it's like this is a great one to end that act on.
Yeah.
I'm surrounded by the souls of those I've lost. I'm the only one whose line I haven't crossed. What if the greatest threat we'll find across the sea is me? What if I'm the monster? What if I'm in the wrong? What if I'm the problem that's been hiding all along? What if I'm the one who killed you every time I cave to guilt? What if I've been far too kind to foes, but a monster to ourselves? What if I'm the monster? Is the Cyclops struck with guilt when he kills? Is he up in the middle of the night? Or does he end my men to avenge his friend and then sleep knowing he has done right? When the witch turns men
I like that version. I like that version of Polyphemus.
Yeah.
Big old beard.
When a god comes down and makes a fleet drown, is he scared that he's doing something wrong? Or does he keep us in check so we must respect him?
Oh yeah, we haven't
No
seen
one dares to piss him off. Does a soldier
Big beard.
use a wooden horse to kill sleeping Trojans cause he is vile? Or does he throw away his remorse and save more lives with guile? If I became the monster and threw that guilt away, would that make us stronger? Would it keep our foes at bay? If I became the monster to everyone but us and made sure we got home again, who would care if we're unjust? If I became the oh, ruthlessness is mercy upon ourselves. And deep down I know this well. I lost my best friend, I lost my mentor, my mom, 500 men gone. This can't go on, I must get to see Penelope and Telemachus. So if we must sail through dangerous oceans and beaches, I'll go where Poseidon won't reach us. And if I gotta drop another infant from a wall in an instant so we all don't die, then I'll become the monster. I will deal the blow, and I'll become the monster like none they've ever known. So what if I'm the monster lurking deep below? I must become the monster, and then we'll
Yeah, that one was good.
That was really good. I like it.
That was good.
Yeah. I think that it definitely had some weird moments. I didn't like sort of the glitchiness that was happening like at one point in the thing.
Mm.
I feel that it was kind of a little distracting. But that being said, all of the other visuals were really on point. I really
Yeah.
liked it.
No,
Simple but
they
gets the message across.
Mm-mm.
yeah. Yeah. Definitely.
The
Alrighty.
Good Boy's headband. Yeah, I had to get rid of Good Boy. Had to get rid of that. Get rid of the headband.
Yeah. No,
That
like,
headband
fuck
that
it.
symbolizes everything.
The headband usually symbolizes polities from at least what I've seen with fan art and stuff.
I
Because
thought the
like
headband was a gift from Penelope, but I could be remembering now.
I don't fucking know. I just know that I see polities a lot with a headband, and some of these animatics then have Odysseus with a headband.
Mm-mm.
So I'm assuming that he just took polities' headband. No idea. Alrighty. This one is from Jiwoo. Jiwoo. Alrighty. Count us down,
See
Deco.
what this one's all about. 3, 2, 1, go.
Oh. Oh.
That is an interesting start.
Okay.
How did suffering become so endless? How am I to reunite with my estranged? Do I need to change? I'm surrounded by the souls of those I've lost. I'm the only
And that crazy
one
guy.
I haven't crossed. What if the greatest threat we'll find across the sea is me? What if I'm the monster? What if I'm in the wrong? What if I'm the problem that's been hiding all along? What if I'm the one who killed you every time I cave to guilt? What if I've been far too kind to foes, but a monster to ourselves? What
The
if
art's really
I'm the
nice.
monster?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's very clean.
Is the Cyclops struck with
Yeah.
guilt when he
Oh.
kills? Is he up in the middle of the night? Or
Big
does
pudgy
he
man.
end my men
Okay.
to avenge his
Oh.
friends and then sleep knowing he has done right? When the witch turns men to pigs to protect her nymphs, is she going insane? Or did she learn to be colder when she got older and now she saves them the pain?
Oof.
When a god comes down and makes a fleet drown, is
Mood.
he scared that he's doing something wrong? Or does
Okay.
he keep us in check so we must respect him and now no one dares to piss him off?
Oh.
Does a soldier use a wooden horse to kill
They definitely got inspired by Gigi's.
or
Yeah.
does he throw away his remorse and save more lives with guile? If I became the monster and threw that guilt away, would that make us stronger? Would it keep our foes at bay?
Oh yeah, no, absolutely.
Yeah, definitely. The glitchiness even happening.
Everyone but
Well,
us.
But they're kind of doing it better.
Yeah.
they are doing it a lot better.
It's very, very clean. A lot more like focused as well.
Ruthlessness is mercy upon ourselves. And deep down I know this well. I lost my best friend, I lost my mentor, my mom, 500 men gone. This can't go on, I must get to see Penelope and Telemachus. So if we must sail through dangerous oceans and beaches, I'll go where Poseidon won't reach us. And if I gotta drop another infant from a wall in an instant so we all don't die, then I'll become the monster. I will deal the blow, and I'll become the monster like none they've ever known. So what if I'm the monster lurking deep below? I must become the monster, and then we'll make it home. Penelope.
And the baby.
God.
I'll become the monster.
Oh, the little bit of red.
I really liked that one.
That
This
one
one
was
fucked.
fucking solid.
That one was.
I
they
really liked
they
that one.
they look.
Oh, the little outtake.
Okay.
A little outtake.
I'm a monster.
Fucking Jorge's a goddamn dork.
That was fucking clean. Yes.
That was.
3 months ago they did it.
That was fucking great.
I'm.
Excellent work.
Yeah, no, they definitely took some notes from Gigi's and was like, but what if I made it better? They saw what Gigi did and they were like, I think I know where I could elevate this. I'm gonna because they definitely took some notes from Gigi.
Yeah.
That one was good. Alrighty, speaking of Gigi, we've got another one. Suffering from Gigi.
Ooh. 1 second, I accidentally middle
Countdown girl.
Oh, I keep fucking forgetting. I'm sorry. 3,
you
2.
You hate me.
Yeah, I do. 3, 2, 1. Suffer.
Oh, I have things to say about this whenever we're done with this song.
Siren, okay.
Don't you miss me more than you know? Then jump in the water and kiss me.
Penelope, I've told you this before. You know I'm afraid of the water.
I'll make sure that you are safe and sound. Come play with me and our daughter, and let's watch.
Look at this doll I found.
Haha.
I have a baby over here. I'm good. Okay, I really like this one so far.
Fine, but only if you answer a question or two.
Of course.
Okay, so let's say I was on the run, or hiding, from, I don't know, Poseidon. And let's say he blocked the way home with giant waves and giant storms.
Oh no.
How am I to get
Oh no.
Which
Oh
route should I
no.
take? Where am I supposed to go?
He will chase you high and low, so find a place he'd never go. The one way you'll get home is sailing where he's scared to roam. Oh, it's through the lair of Scylla.
She's like, over here.
Oh, fuck.
The
This is
lair
adorable.
of Scylla.
But Scylla has a cost.
Well, you asked and now you know. Now jump in the water.
Penelope, why? You know I'm too shy and terrified.
I would take the suffering from you.
Ooh, for you I would
There it
die.
is.
Can't you
360.
Take the suffering from you.
They're really good at it, so.
Yeah, no, they're
it's
good
like-
at it, of course.
I'll take the suffering from you.
The things I do for you.
Yep.
I would
Fucking foe.
So,
Look at that fucking siren art. Holy shit.
The sirens. Mm-hmm.
Lynn said something earlier that I do agree with 100%. That
Yes.
like Odysseus boasting about like his win over Polyphemus is so out of character, right?
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh.
This is always another one that's super out of character for me. This is not something that usually happens. They usually in the story have all of the crew going forward. They're blocking their ears because of the sirens. And Odysseus is like, just tie me to the ship. I want to hear
I
him.
kind of want to hear it. I mean, most people who hear it die, but I want to hear it and live and see what happens.
Because like he's like, tie me to the ship so I don't go after them. But I want to hear it.
Yeah, because it's like the
He's
story.
like, but I'm so curious though.
Yeah, because he's like, these are apparently the most beautiful like voices ever, but they drive you mad. But I like, hear me out, guys. Hear me out.
It's one reason why I can never put anything beyond Odysseus in any iteration of Odysseus. It's like dude's
right.
just like,
Yeah.
I want to hear it.
It's also funny that the original sirens aren't fish, they're like harpies.
Yeah.
I think
Basically,
it's
yeah.
always fun.
So here's the thing I've got here. We've got another suffering animatic, and then we have a different beast one, and then we have another one that is suffering and different beast.
Oh, and one.
In one. It's another in one. So I think we'll do the other suffering and the different beast. They're both done by Clover. And then we'll do the suffering and different beast by Annie Tigerfly. We'll see what Clover did. Clover has the actually like the kind of really pretty hot Odysseus. So let's see. But honestly, a lot of these Odysseus have been fucking hot.
Whenever I'm looking at this, I think that at least for me, I'm not sure what you want to do. Because I do want to go through these. Like I do want to see all of them at some point, right?
Yeah.
But if I am going to like stop around halfway, it might be better for me to watch the other sufferings and different beast, and maybe save the suffering plus different beast for later.
Okay. Yeah, we can do that.
Way,
so then,
whenever we come back, it's like we're just starting with the second half of of everything anyway.
Yep. No, that's fair. We can do this one and then the last one, the next one, and then yeah, we can stop. That way you can go into stuff. We'll have to think of when.
I just don't want to like stay up till like 3-4 in the morning because I gotta do game tomorrow. And I also gotta make sure I'm ready for game on Monday.
Actually, his heroic flaw. The thing that makes Odysseus stand out is that he keeps pride in check in favor of what many Greeks would consider cowardice.
Yeah, no, we'll just have to plan when to
we'll figure
continue.
it out. We'll find a good time.
Yeah, we'll plan a day to continue this, Avi. If it ends up being the next first that we don't have, like that we have a Nat 19 meeting, then Avi, easy. But yeah, we can do 2 more and then we'll call this half freaking done.
Heck yeah.
All right, this one's by Clover. 3, 2, 1. Bah.
I really liked the one before this, so we'll see.
Yeah,
we'll see
Gigi's was really
where I
good.
feel with this one.
The one before was super cute.
Really good Penelope.
This art is really good though.
I do like it when they give him like big scraggly beard.
Yeah.
Yes. The fucking sassy Odysseus.
But only if you answer a question or two.
Of course.
Okay, so let's say I was on the run, or hiding, from, I don't know, Poseidon. And let's say he blocked the way home with giant waves and giant storms.
Oh no.
How am I to evade?
Oh no!
Oh no! Which route should I take? Where am I supposed to go?
He will chase you high and low, so find a place he'd never go. The one way you'll get home is sailing where he's scared to roam. Oh, it's through the lair of Scylla.
No.
Ooh.
This is your only way home, the lair of Scylla.
But Scylla has a cost.
Well, you asked and now you know. Now jump in the water.
Penelope, why
Come on, silly Billy.
This one also is definitely somewhat inspired by Gigi's.
Yeah.
Yeah.
for you I would die, but can't you let me stay dry?
Take the suffering from you.
You should come on to the ship.
But I love their faces.
Like, right.
Yeah, their character designs are really good.
The things I do for you. Let's cut the
Currently working a different beast me. Okay. Alrighty. No, that
Further
one,
good.
that was
What you
pretty
Art is
call
solid.
very
love makes
good,
it
though the
great.
previous
Very
is
nice.
super cute and expressive.
Oh,
Yeah.
the next one is Clover again with different beast.
Yeah, they were. That's why I said like they're both done by Clover. I actually do have this animatic in my list of Would You Fall in Love with Me, because I was just like, I don't know, like their art looks really nice.
Mhm.
All right.
It's really fucking good.
Yeah.
That one, I was
Alrighty.
reading that one.
Heckin'.
Anyway,
All right. Different beast. It leads right into it. Let's heckin'
Mhm.
count us down for
Perfect.
the last one, Deco.
And 3, 2, 1, go.
The things I do for you. Let's cut the charade. You are no
I like the
wife of
Gigi
mine.
one more, but Clover's art is so good.
You can try to take my life this whole time. I know underwater there are packs of you hiding. Yeah, I know exactly what you are, a siren. My real wife knows I'm not scared of the water. And my real wife knows I don't have a daughter.
Yeah, I don't know why you said that.
But while you were
I mean, 50-50 chance you're right. You're right.
And he could not have kids.
notice that your friends
That's true.
got snatched. What?
Mm-hmm.
We are a different beast now. We are the
I really love
ones
this song.
who feast now. No more of us deceased, 'cause we won't take more suffering from you.
I will say, I thought these two songs were the same song. I will say,
Huh.
Yeah.
like that, Suffering and Different Beasts were like the same long song.
Honestly,
they
yeah,
keep-
because they bleed into another.
Yeah.
First we slayed in our own war, and now we're here with more foes. While on the run from Poseidon, we found a ship with no crew. I realized nearby there were sirens, singing sailors to their dooms. We filled our ears with beeswax, that's how we resist your
Also,
song.
consult the furry chart, but either way, yes, she went monster and is still gorgeous.
Yeah.
I read your lips and phrases, scanning for information. Sirens know about every route and horizon. Now I know how to get back to my island. We are a different beast now. We are the ones who feast now. No more of us deceased, 'cause we won't take more suffering from you. We are the man-made
Blockheads.
We are the ones who conquer. You are a threat no longer. We won't take more suffering from you. Why? So you can kill the next group of sailors in this part of the sea? Nah, you wouldn't have spared me. I made
And then they all died.
this. It almost cost my life. I
Nope.
can't take more risks of not seeing my wife. Cut off their tails. We're ending this now. Throw their bodies back in the water. Let them drown. He is a different beast now. He is the one who feasts now. No more of us deceased, 'cause he won't take more suffering from you. He is the man-made monster. He is the one who conquers. You are a threat no longer. He won't take more suffering from you. Kill them all. Kill them all. Kill them all.
Okay.
Hmm.
I feel like they could have gone further with that last bit.
A little
Okay,
bit.
but, like, I don't know.
It was good.
Yeah, it was
It
good.
was
I do feel that they could have like had like scenes where they threw him off the boat after cutting
Yeah.
the tails or something like that. Yeah.
Yeah.
To really like heighten up the thing.
Yeah, because it's like we just see the one getting like arrowed and then stabbed, but and then another one gets its tail cut off, but like we don't see like how many they kill. But yeah.
I feel like this person also loves Aurilicus because
Eurylochus? Yeah.
yeah, my fucking mouth, leave me alone. because whenever they showed them just like looking over like sad, I'm like, what he mean?
Why does Eurilichus fucking care? He's
Powerful
hungry.
moment to illustrate him becoming a monster. That said, once they started singing while the sailors were all out in the open, that would have been GG in context.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Unless we're assuming they still have beeswax in their ears.
Like that's what his point is like,
his
if we
point is-
didn't do this stuff,
Yeah.
then you would have killed us.
We filled our ears with beeswax.
And the best part of this is it shows, like, again, later on, it shows like the hypocrisy of the gods, because again, one of the big things that almost condemns Odysseus is like, you killed the sirens, and it's like, bitch, half of the rest of you gods keep telling me not to be merciful. Fuck you.
Pick a lane.
And again, they're not supposed to. They're supposed to be hypocritical. They're supposed to be.
But they directly respond to their pleas, meaning they actually very much can hear them.
It's definitely like one of those things of, I'm glad that they have something going on, and I'm glad that they show the ruthlessness here. Later on, it's like it looks like they try to take several steps back with certain gods. It's like Apollo's like, no, I like the sirens,
But they sing pretty.
and it's like, it's Apollo, so you're like,
Yeah.
okay, it's Apollo, but
Apollo's not the best judge of character.
Even less than that, Apollo's not the most like cruel of the gods. He's just like, I don't want you to be, I want other Odysseus back.
Apollo cares, but only enough to be a little miffed about it for 5 seconds.
And then he's like, all right, he's fine. He's
Says
good.
here, so
Let him free."
the creator kind of explained the siren thing. Basically, their ears have wax in them. The siren's magic is getting distorted. He literally says in the song, "I read your lips and phrases." Like,
yeah.
Like, that is immediately canceled out by the song being like, "I read your lips," because that's what he did.
The biggest thing there is in the actual, again, this is not me saying we should look at the actual stuff, but like, if they would have said that Odysseus was hearing it, I would have let it fly, because Odysseus is supposed to be the only one out of all of them that does listen to it.
Yeah.
It fucks him up. That's what I mentioned in the whenever I accidentally said the Scylla thing in the other time we were listening to it. The siren song fucks him up.
Yeah, it does.
So Kojo
like
says
that's something he never forgets.
Okay, so Kojo says, not sure if this makes sense, but after Monster, I assume a more extreme thing, because, like, they would have killed you. These are full-on monsters who eat people, and that's how they live. Am I supposed to feel bad for the sirens dying? Din says, one animatic, not only have they chopped the sirens and tossed them overboard, but they made 2 of them sink without their tails and holding hands as they sink.
Aww.
I like in God games, Apollo is more upset about the sirens than his cattle being killed, I guess, because Zeus already
it was Helios's cattle.
No,
like
that's when we watched Epic, Apollo's a sun god, but he's not the sun god. Sun god is Helios.
Yeah, those were Helios's cattle.
Those are were Helios's.
Not to be confused, because Apollo also has cattle. He actually does also have cattle, but they weren't his cattle.
Yeah, these were Apollo's cattle.
They're Helios. So, you know.
The
sun god,
weird.
sun titan. Titan god, it doesn't matter. Apollo wasn't like a sun. He became a sun thing later. He was a music god first.
Yeah.
He was a god of musicians and prophets.
Hearing this song would normally get the sirens, get all the information on the person. Because of the wax, they got incorrect information. Like, they get he has a kid, but not the right gender.
Interesting.
I
don't. Again, it's definitely.
I don't understand how the wax is.
Things.
I don't understand. Well, here's the thing, Cerberus. I don't understand how them having how Odysseus's crew having wax in their ears make it so that the sirens don't get the right information. That doesn't make sense.
Yeah, it doesn't.
Yeah, that's what the creator says is going on. It makes no sense, but it's his logic.
Because they aren't hearing the song. It's how the magic works. That makes no sense.
I find that that's stupid, and we can just ignore that pretty easily.
Yeah, I'm gonna ignore that because that's stupid. It makes no sense.
Yeah.
That being said, still a very fun song. I enjoyed the song. I think that it makes a lot of sense that they go this route after what happened in the
Yep.
underworld.
Great
Every one
siren
of them
design too.
going crazy, and yeah, the sirens design is wonderful in this one.
Really good.
That being said, it is very much the next song is where you really get like a bunch of stuff going into here. Like the next song is where you really get this is supposed to hype you up for the fall in the next song.
Yeah, we mentioned Scylla. It's time to get hyped for Scylla.
Okay, so what Claire says here, the way he made their magic work is that their songs are magical, and their feel memories as soon as their words touch the ears of their target. So impotence to hearing and touching the ears impedes the clarity of the memories they used. Of the memories they read.
That
So they
sounds like
can't
a weird
learn. They can't
D&D
learn.
monster
They
stat
can't.
block.
They can't learn anything about their target if they can't hear the song, and because the song is not reaching their not cloacas, because
oh my fucking god, that's not the right word.
The cochlea. Shut up.
That couldn't have been less the correct word.
Look, you just got to put some beeswax in your cloaca.
Look, I just want to get fucking
What's the other siren time?
I just want to get waterboarded by Poseidon's balls, okay?
Okay, anyway, so suffice to say, I see that there's an explanation. I get what they're saying. It's wrong and stupid, and I'm not going to fucking acknowledge it ever again.
It's a weird explanation. It's definitely a thing of this is how magic works in this scenario. At the same time, it's also like that's probably simpler explanations.
I'm a pedantic bitch, and that's too pedantic for me.
It was like magic being wrong. It's like that's not some D&D obscure counter rule bullshit. I don't know.
Kojin was like, it didn't reach their clitoris.
No. Cease.
Look, I just had a momentary cloaca and cochlea sound very similar, okay?
We figured it out. We understand now.
Okay. Well, Deco.
Yeah, I'm done watching for the night.
We will plan a part 2.
Yeah, we'll figure it out. We'll get it going.
We will plan a part 2. I knew we weren't gonna get through all of this. We still have
24.
We're on the 24th out of 47, so we've still got we've got 24 videos still left. So like yeah, we've this is a meaty playlist, and I was trying very hard not to let it be meaty. But even then, I still had a lot of fun. I think with the time we still have allotted, I can definitely boot up some Kingdom Hearts 2 and get maybe
you can get through the
done.
opening maybe.
Yeah. We can. We'll definitely have to plan out another time. And then if Din is feeling, I want Din to be a part, but only if she's feeling up for it.
We'll
figure that out.
We'll figure that out though. But heckin', we are going to, on the YouTube side of things at least, we are going to head out, and we will see you all later. For those on the stream though, who are watching it live because they love us, we'll be continuing with other stuff in a bit.
And not in the way that my reactive is loving, like actual love.
Because you like us. We'll be heckin' right back, and we'll do a little bit of Kingdom Hearts 2. We're gonna head out now. Heckin', is there anybody you're gonna head out and raid, Deco, to wrap things up for you?
Not a single person.
Alrighty.
I am gonna head out. Goodbye, everybody.
Alrighty.
I had fun. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye, everybody.
Bye-bye.
At least buy YouTube for me. I'm gonna BRB screen. I pressed it too early.
Food.
I'll be right back.